Frosted Flakes, nigga, damn.
I'm 11, so shut the fuck up.
Watch out for profanity.
Right, I'm sorry.
Hey, I want to be famous.
What is up, everyone? We are back. Stoked and stroked. Back in your life. Back in your ears. Back in your head. Back everywhere. Oh, my God. That was terrible. We're just back. Episode number 13?
14. I knew you were going to do this.
Bad. Episode number 14. I apologize. I didn't make the highlight video last week, so I'm a little off. But we're back again. Episode number 14. We got Jordan back in the building. We got a couple special guests. We got my boy Marty Beans in the background and a ghost, apparently.
Yeah, and a ghost. Keep slamming the door.
We got my boy Marty Beans in the background, and Sal's back.
Sal is back.
We hired her again.
We hired her.
She just left us.
Yeah.
You really left us.
You didn't give us like a warning.
No, you just
like,
left. You walked out.
You're like, I'm not coming back.
She was busy, bro.
She dropped the mic on us, dude.
She was busy, dude.
Oh.
But anyways, thank you guys for listening once more.
Eric,
we're back. What's up, bud?
I have two things to tell you, and then I have one thing to ask you.
Oh, God. Why do I always get nervous when this happens?
Don't be nervous.
Oh, here we go.
All right. So first I have to say this. PSA. I don't mean to offend anybody. I hate that I have to say this.
Public service announcement?
Yes, there you go.
What's that?
I don't mean to offend anybody. I'm just really dumb, so I don't know these things, all right? Okay, so only one thing to tell you, one thing to ask you.
Is this the...
Now, I'm going to ask you.
Yeah.
Do you know what a rainbow baby is?
A rainbow? Okay, I don't feel dumb because that feels like a new thing.
I don't think it's a new thing. Do you know what a rainbow baby is?
A rainbow bit. Context clues.
So I'm guessing you don't know.
Nah.
Okay. Neither do I. So this is what happened, all right? So I'm going to tell you. So what Saida told me that someone she follows on Facebook.
I'll pop in this.
I'm not going to. Oh, we're doing this? Yeah. I'll just do it as we talk. So there's someone that she follows. And so I guess so this is what a rainbow baby is.
All right.
It's when. That's why I had to say I'm sorry in the beginning. Because so what it is, on a serious note, is like when they have 2 miscarriages and the third time they try it, the baby comes through.
Oh.
Like, it's good. That's a rainbow baby. When Saida told me, she was like, so-and-so's having a rainbow baby. I was like, I looked at her, I was like.
Doesn't that sound amazing?
No, I was like, how do you know the baby's going to come out gay?
Oh, that's fucked.
I was like, because all I thought of was, so
Look
it's going
how
to
ready
be,
got.
it's going to be a gay, I'm so embarrassed. It's going to be a gay baby? And she's like, she looked at me like, what? And I'm like, wait, what's a rainbow baby? She started to laugh. She's like, no. She was so confused. Like, and I was being dead serious. I was like, how do you know a baby's going to come out gay? She's like, that's not what a rainbow baby is.
You were fully convinced that you thought a rainbow baby was a gay baby?
And she's laughing at me. I'm just like, so lost.
That's fucked up.
So I wanted to ask you because I didn't want to be the only one.
Oh, no. Did you guys know what a rainbow baby was?
But you didn't think it was a gay baby?
No, not even.
Gay baby. Baby gay.
A gay baby?
Yeah,
no.
dude, I thought.
I had no idea, dude.
So it's not a gay baby.
So it's a baby that came through the third time?
Yeah. Because the other two was a miscarriage.
That's so sad.
Yeah, that's why I said, oh, those things are fucking hard to open,
Really?
dude.
Oh, God.
Syrinx?
Yeah, so I was telling Sel and everybody that was here before that today it was another gnarly week. Like full head in the sand, just working our ass off. And I was like, you know what, dude? And right before the show, as soon as you got here, I got done with everything. Like had a list, finished it right before the show. So I was like, you know what? I'm drinking today. And I thought about it. And I was like, dude, the last fucking 3 or 4 shows, we've just been drinking every time. And we've just been saying it's a special occasion. Dude, my hands are all slippery.
Watch.
Marty,
I'm going to open that.
Marty, you got CrossFit hands, bro. I loosened it up, Jordan.
Oh, I knew you were going to. Let me open it then.
Shut up. Oh, my God. Hold on.
Let me see.
So people that are listening.
Eric's trying to open a Ciroc bottle, and he says he could do more push-ups than me.
Mango, dude?
You don't have to drink it.
Dude, in your country voice.
No, I'm not. Give me the thing. I want to drink.
What the fuck? Do you actually like mango stuff?
Yeah. Oh, damn, it's hard.
So, give it to Marty.
Oh, my fucking knuckle keeps popping.
For people that were
Dude, it's
listening.
hard. Dude, I remember the first time I had one, I couldn't open it, so we didn't drink it. No, I had lotion on my
Marty's
hands.
back there.
I have lotion on my hands. I jerked off before I came in, so.
In the car?
Yeah. You never done that? You never jerked off in the car?
Actually, I never jerked off.
You never road jerk? Jerk it on the road?
Dude, I never even considered it.
Dude.
Jacking off in the car. Are you trying to open? Marty's got chalk back there, and he's trying to open up the Ciroc bottle. We should give it a sale. She can easily open it. I was going to ask you.
What? Yeah,
Dude,
Marty B's in
strong-
the house.
Strongest man in the world. Actually, Marty, want to show your face? Dude, show your face.
Just like come
Just, like,
under
pop
and
in.
pop up.
For everybody,
Go under, you're like, hey,
this is
go
the Marty
back
I
down.
always talk about. It's Marty. Marty came down from Phoenix to come do.
Oh, it smells so good.
He came down to do.
It smells fucking amazing. What is
CrossFit
that? Is that mango or
19.2.
peach?
Huh?
Sorry, is that mango or peach?
Mango.
I thought I got peach.
Oh.
Oh no, that's because this is peach mango.
Did you plan that out?
Not at all. Oh yeah, but
You know what I don't like about this is that it's clear, so I almost think it's water when it's
It's
coming
just
out.
water,
I'm like,
guys.
oh wait a second. It doesn't smell that
No,
bad.
Ciroc's good. I think when you grow, what the fuck? When you turn 21, Ciroc's gonna be your thing because maybe it's just the alcohol.
You know what?
licking me.
You might be into like
straight whiskey, like a man. Yeah. Whiskey.
no, you might like Red Bull and vodka stuff. You don't like Red Bull?
Nah, it's
Do you
good.
like anything? You don't like coffee?
Do you
No,
like anything?
she likes a lot of things,
She likes whatever's in that cup.
dude. So for people
There you
that don't know, today is Friday and tomorrow is actually Sal's 21st birthday.
Well, today's Friday, but when you hear this, it's not gonna be Friday.
Yeah, it's not gonna be Friday, but tomorrow is your 21st birthday. So happy early birthday.
It's March 8th.
Huh?
It's March 8th.
So March
That way
9th
they
is
know.
your B day.
No, our birthday is March 9th.
Oh God, man.
Eric, today's Friday, March 8th. Tomorrow's Saturday, March 9th.
This episode is already a disaster.
Eric, what planet are we on?
I don't know, dude. I'm the one that every time I tell somebody about you, I'm always like, dude, he's on another fucking planet. Like every single time, I was like, dude, Jordan's on.
I'm on the moon, bro. I'm an astronaut, dog. Dude, I fucking go everywhere. Fucking fly to Mars. Yo, would you ever go to space?
Nah. Let me think about.
Would you rather go to space or would you rather go in a submarine underwater? Because they're both fucking scary.
Space, dude.
What?
Yeah. Didn't we do this
Fuck
when we
that.
used to do Never Have I Ever's?
We did?
Yeah, totally. Hold on.
Oh, fuck, dude. Half the time I'm drunk when we do these shows, so I don't remember what I did. I don't know what I did like an hour ago. What? What's the thing?
Here's my thing.
What's your thing, Eric?
I like with the what? I don't know, dude. I never felt like.
They're both scary, though. They're both unknown.
Yesterday, my friend Chris was showing me these videos of like people training for buds.
Oh.
And like how they have to do this thing where there's this one thing where they have to race out there and they're all in a boat and the waves are so fucking big they just like flip them over. And as I was watching it, I just remember like my fucking hands and feet were getting all sweaty because I was like, dude, the fucking ocean is scurry.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying,
Dude,
dude.
fuck that. I think I'd rather go to space because I don't know. I just rather. Am I just drinking Alka-Seltzer?
Whoa, that looks cool.
Yeah, no. This tastes like shit. I'm not gonna lie.
Tornado. Well, you mixed it with a nasty ass bang. Mine's a peach mango.
Let me have some of yours.
What's-
Actually, you can't. I'm
Why?
sick.
Oh, dude, you're always sick.
I know, man. I got the suds.
Look,
again.
there it go. There it is. I got
I'm always.
the suds.
I got the
You
suds.
don't got the fucking suds.
I think I'd rather go to. It doesn't matter. Fuck it.
It does matter. You matter to me.
Come here, dude.
You want to make out?
Fucking no, man.
Me either.
You gotta shave your shit.
Me either, dude.
You gotta
But
shave
if you
your
want it,
shit.
I'm down. Huh?
You gotta
no.
shave your shit,
You
man.
gotta shave your shit. I can see your hair going over your lip.
Oh, is it the
That doesn't annoy you?
kiss test? Oh yeah, it's gotta go. Definitely gotta go.
Like kissing a butthole.
That's disgusting, dude. Dude, you look real spiffy today, and I'm really sad to say that today we were actually supposed to do the taco video, and unfortunately we couldn't because it's super fucking windy outside.
I got all dressed up for nothing.
Yeah, well, I mean, let's tell people about the idea because we briefly talked about it, but we can tell people about the idea right now.
We were gonna go to specifically only taco like stands. Yeah,
Ghetto as you
not
can
restaurant.
get.
Yeah,
Like your mom owns it. It's out of a trailer. It's not in an established place.
you don't wash your hands when you cook the
You
food.
don't wash your hands. The meat is actually a dog.
You don't wear a hairnet. The kid in the back's probably like 10
Everyone's wearing sandals.
or no.
There's
shoes.
no tile.
Yeah,
You're
dirt,
standing on dirt, and there's no bathroom.
and you can get pirated movies.
Oh, that was the big one.
That was
You
dude.
have to be able to get pirated. God, this tastes like dick. Yeah, you get pirated movies.
Once you drink that one, then the next one will be normal.
Sure.
It'll feel good.
We can do that.
Want some apple juice?
You know what, man?
Best in town. Just don't touch tacos. My gums are there.
Go ahead, pour me up a little bit.
Ew, inside. I was talking about like separately.
Oh no, I don't want that.
Oh.
Yeah, so for everybody that doesn't know, we had been riffing about this idea for a while. We wanted to do like a taco. We wanted to go around Yuma and try like the best taco places, and we didn't want to score them 1 out of 10, right? Because that's kind of fucked up. We're trying to promote these places. We don't want to demote or talk shit. We wanted to go try these places and share kind of like what everybody's good at.
Oh
So like Monster Taco.
Yeah, that's the number
What was
one.
the other one? What's the little pink one?
Yeah, what is that? I just call it a little pink spot.
Yeah, Jared knows, and he left. Fuck.
But yeah, that one.
Corona.
Corona, that's a big one.
Corona's a big one.
That's the one I used to go to when I was little. They used to sell pirated DVDs, and the only time you know is like they had this disco ball, like, and when that thing was on, when it was turning, that's when you knew.
Yeah, and then lately Monster's been like my thing.
I used to go and like get like movies, and then you see a little guy walking, like, "Hey, get it." Remember that? The pirated movies, like people talking and laughing in the background.
That's so funny.
Fuck, I had Too Fast, Too Furious before it was even Too Fast, Too Furious.
Yo, remember it? This I don't know why this reminded me of this, but remember when like Hastings used to have that like porno section?
Yeah,
All those places.
I miss Hastings. But
You had to go in and ask to get it unlocked.
That I didn't know it was like that. I thought it was just like a.
That was at
hanger.
like B&H. We used to have a place here, Marty, called B&H, and it's like where you would get music and. Well, you can get like, remember that?
I love
you get,
that
like,
place.
You get like not they weren't mixtapes. I guess they were called mixtapes, but it would have like a compilation of all the hottest songs, like in 2001.
Kind of like what's that one? Now.
Yeah,
This
but
is what I
for
call
ghetto
it.
people. Yeah. Yeah, but with all the ratchet tracks.
But it was-
Dude, what was it called? Summer Heat. That's what they were called.
Yeah.
Summer Heats, and they'd have all the fucking bangers. They'd have like Juvenile.
They knew how to
Nelly,
make playlists.
Yeah, Akon, Fitty.
Hey, Connie, Young Jesus.
Baby. They'd have all the fucking hits. So you'd have to go. That's where you'd go get your shit. And then there, they would have like a back room where it was filled with porno, and it was really fucking dark. Why are they dark?
I don't know why. Why is like porn such a like hush hush thing?
They should make porn like when you buy porno. They should make it really bright and airy, like they do like a doctor's office.
Like really sell it to us.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, I went to the
Like an Apple store.
I went to the liquor store to buy water.
Can you imagine?
What's up, dude? There's your neighbor.
That's Danny.
I got it. It's cool.
Tough.
I went. It looks tough. He looks like a real man. Yeah. So I went to the liquor store.
Yeah.
And I almost bought a magazine just to see. I've never looked in a mag. Oh, I have, but like I've never bought.
Can you
one.
guys like go through that imagination, like seeing Jordan in a line? He's like, you know, I'm gonna buy a magazine.
Yeah,
Like,
because
why
I
the
walked by
fuck?
and I was like, oh shit, they got these here, and I'm like,
They got these.
and I was like, no, I think I've never bought one, and
Yeah.
I was about to bring it just to show you, but I
Hey,
was
man,
like,
do you remember what these fucking look like?
yeah,
Do you remember these fucking things?
and they look good.
Check it out. There's fucking pages, guy.
Yeah, and then you just pull out your phone. Yeah, fucker, I got it right here. I was like,
Got
oh,
it right
shit.
here.
Yeah.
No, I bought a mag. When did I buy a magazine? Actually, I bought.
You bought a porn mag?
no
a
dude.
nudie mag?
You know what? I don't think I can like get off by looking at a mag anymore.
I couldn't either.
No. I remember the days when we were talking about the porno episode.
Mm.
We were talking about we used to find porno.
Yeah.
Like I couldn't imagine like getting as excited as I did when I was a kid to like those magazines.
Mm-mm.
They were like graphic, dude. Like the ones that we
Yeah.
had, they were like cartoons.
Oh,
then-
I don't remember that.
Yeah, they were like cartoons.
That's kind of weird.
Yeah.
It'd be like Shaggy busting out on fucking Velma, like stuff like that. Or what are we talking about?
No, like they were just like they were drawn pornos.
Oh, so not like
So
people.
no,
we
they
know.
were just like cartoons, like animated
Oh.
pornos, and then we would draw them, and like everything was like super exaggerated. It's like anime,
okay.
where like the boobs were the size of your head. Remember that? Yeah,
I see
dude.
that now though.
Yeah, actually, yeah, huh? We're actually living in it, huh? Are we living in a porno?
No.
No.
Nah, dude. I don't get enough sex.
I don't
though.
get enough sex either, dude. We're not living in
No,
a
I live in
porno.
a porno.
No one's asking me.
No.
No, like
Nope.
no like realtors asking me to bang them in the house in an empty house.
To sell the house to you.
Yeah, exactly.
No one's trying to like fucking come do plumbing and
Be like, oh,
my penis slips in their mouth.
or order pizza and then oops.
They should switch the role and like the girl should come and be the plumber and the guy's like at the house.
What?
I don't know, man. I'm tired of seeing so sexist, man. You always got the guys in the backyard doing the yard work, or the guy doing the plumbing work, or the guy pizza delivery.
You know what, dude?
What?
You're fucking right, man.
I am right.
You know what, dude?
I'm running for president.
Next time,
No, I can't, dude.
next time when your girl comes later, give her the lawnmower. When your girlfriend comes later,
Sounds like a sex position. give it the old lawnmower, dude.
it does.
What would that be? What would a lawnmower?
Hey, give her the old lawnmower.
Hey, come on, man.
She's acting up. You know what? I've been at the house.
Get out back.
Old Sida's acting up, huh? What should I do?
Give it all lawnmower.
What should I do? You know what? You take her, you put it in the bed, you move everything. Actually, you got to get all the blankets off. All
Put
right?
the thing over here, over there.
Yeah,
you just do it all.
You can't do it with a whole room. You got to move all the things out. And you know what you got to do?
Hey, Johnny, come here.
Yeah,
Show
show
him.
me. Lay down. Let me show you.
Nah, you
how
idiot.
do it.
Over
Look at
there.
your fucking
Over there.
Pod. Get down, you fucking
You
pod.
fucking idiot.
Get down. So you get all the stuff out, right?
The other
And
leg.
and then you lay it down like this, and you give it old lawnmower, huh? And then that's how you get it
Yeah,
act. Yeah,
that's how
you
you
give it
do
old
it.
lawnmower, you
Yeah.
get it act right.
Yeah.
You know, 'cause these fucking women out here acting all crazy. You gotta give it a lawnmower, show who's boss.
Hey, I'm walking here.
Yeah, I'm walking too.
These are like two like guys in New York
Where we
walking while they're
walking?
talking.
Yeah, where we walking?
They're out in public. That's a good one, man. I'm
What?
writing that down for another skit, man.
What?
I don't know.
The old lawnmower?
No, not that. Well, that
Oh.
too, but
We're not doing the lawnmower,
excuse me.
but it does sound like a sex position. Give it an old lawnmower.
Come on.
It's a great fucking day, dude.
It's fucking Friday.
You know what, man? Like,
What, man?
I should have fucking showered. Oh! I didn't shower today,
How many
guys.
days have you gone without showering?
2 full days. I didn't.
Two's not bad though.
I didn't shower yesterday, and like today till now I haven't showered. I just put on nice clothes because you came and you looked in all sexy and shit, and I was wearing a fucking t-shirt and shorts.
Hey,
And what?
I always try to look my best for you.
You do. You look great. I like that shirt.
Yeah, thanks. I don't know where I got it from.
Did your girlfriend buy it for you?
No.
It's very 90s.
You
You
know
should have
what-
wore that in the 90s episode.
You know what's funny? No, that's dumb. I'm just
Yeah.
kidding. No, she was actually telling me, she was like, she's like, would you be mad if I like went like clothes shopping for you? I was like, what do you mean? She like bought you like clothes. I was
Yeah.
like, no, that's cool. Like buy my clothes, that's cool. She's like, yeah, because every time we go out, like I always dress up and like you don't dress up, and I'm like,
Dude,
the fuck?
That's
I'm
the
like,
wrong reason to buy a
yeah,
man
and I was
clothes.
like, what do you mean? She's like, I don't know. You just don't like put yourself together well. I'm like, what? So I was kind of like, oh man. I was
You
like,
know
well, but I wasn't mad about it. I was like, yeah, fucking buy
You know
me
what's
clothes.
fucked up about that is one time, I don't know if it was on the show, but we had this conversation. I was telling Jordan, I was like, I always liked the way he dressed, and then he told me the same thing.
Yeah.
Because I remember like when he used to live in Denver, I went to Denver and I was like, fuck, I gotta dress nice because Jordan's always dressed dope.
See, and the mindset you have is the mindset I have. So it's
Which
like,
is so weird. 'cause
that's weird.
I feel like I was dressed like shit. Like today, remember? I was like, oh, what, Jordan's wearing this. I gotta wear this shit too. Like I had to dress up. I haven't worn this shirt in maybe like 6 months. Look how fucking wrinkly it is.
that's another thing. I don't iron my clothes. So I'm weird. There's a lot of things I like, but I don't want to do them. That makes any sense. Like, I like to have a clean room. I don't like to clean it.
It's like sounds cool to say that you did it.
Yeah, I like to have my clothes ironed, but I don't like ironing it.
Oh.
So I just throw it in the dryer.
Yeah, that's true.
Or-
Don't you do that, Marty? Marty does that.
To iron your clothes?
You don't iron your clothes, you throw it in.
Yeah. Or you know what I used to do when I was in
Smart man right there, that Marty Beans.
when I was in Texas? I used to take like a really hot steamy shower and hang my shirt up. It'd iron it out. It's like a steamer.
Oh, okay. I get it.
So now I do that, but
Hold on, can I go back to the thing about your girlfriend buying you clothes?
yeah.
So, at the end of the day, you're not mad at it?
No, dude.
See, my ex-girlfriend...
That's free clothes, dog.
Yeah, that's true, huh? But what if you don't like the style?
No,
Like,
no, and that's what she said. She was like, I mean, I'm not. She's like, I'm not gonna like. Here, you have to wear this. Like, I'm gonna like. I think.
Do you like this?
Yeah, and I'm like, yeah or no. But
Dude,
she,
she
has
says
really good
that
taste.
now, but as soon as she buys it and like lays it on the bed and like you're like, oh, cool, thanks.
It's like
'Cause
a little-
you know, because you want to be a nice guy, right? The first thing
Yeah.
you're gonna say is, oh my god, this is so cool. Thank you so much, right?
Yeah,
You're
not
gonna
me.
take it, you're gonna put it in the closet, and then
Never wear
some
it.
time goes by, never goes by. How come you never wear that shirt I bought you? You're
Because
like,
I don't fucking like it.
exactly.
She's gonna give me like a little sailor outfit.
It doesn't even fit. It doesn't even fit me.
You stupid.
I was gonna say no. I relate to that because I remember my ex girlfriend like years ago. She was like really big into fashion.
Oh,
and
yeah, yeah, I
She would
remember
go thrifting,
Yeah,
but she would buy me some cool shit that I never
Yeah.
thought I would wear.
that's what I'm
And-
hoping she does.
Really?
Yeah, like
She
just
probably
brings out
would.
another like type of.
There's only one person in
shit.
this world that can buy clothes for me and is always spot on.
Your
and that's
mom.
my mama.
What?
Kohl's.
My mom,
Apartment
dude.
9 every single time. Huh?
Apartment 9, that shit's good. Got a lot of polos.
Yeah, they got nice clothes, but it's just so funny because I remember that shit. Like my she bought me like this super Drakey fucking
Drake?
sweater. Yeah, it's
Like
like,
the
hella
singer?
Drake.
Uh.
It's like hella Drake, dude. It's all big and puffy, and it's,
Oh.
it's hella Drake, and I like never wear it because it's like simply too big. And she got it at a thrift store, and I just can't wear shit from thrift stores, guy.
Oh, you took good for that? You took good?
You're too good.
There you go. It's better.
There you go.
Why you don't like Goodwill?
No, dude. There's something about like other people wearing shit. Like if you gave me that shirt, excuse me, or like if Marty gave me a shirt. Like I wear Marty's clothes all the time, right?
Yeah.
Like we used to live together. And like I would always ask him for fucking clothes or like shoes. I could wear his shit. I know where he's been.
Yeah.
He's not fucking dead. You know,
Exhibit A.
exhibit A. He's not dead, laying there. I can wear your clothes because I know you. I know where you've been. I know where your dick's been.
You know, I
wear your
shower.
clo- Yeah, not me. You
But
don't
we can't wear his clothes.
can't wear my clothes because don't wash my dick and Didn't take a shower. And
Yo,
I'm
dude,
still alive.
I remember one time that I forgot where we were at. I stayed the night with you somewhere. It wasn't here though. It was somewhere else. And I remember you took your socks off. You're like, oh, these stink, and you just threw them in the trash.
Is that real?
Yeah, you're like, oh, my feet stink, and I was like, I don't even smell them. And you smell your socks, like, oh god, and you're like, and you threw them in the trash.
When was this?
And they were a pair of
Stance?
yeah.
So this was recent.
I think you did it when we were in Denver.
I'm not gonna lie, I feel lit.
I felt like we were at a hotel. I know, and then we're like on an empty stomach. Only thing I've had today was 4
This is gonna be rough.
4 eggs.
Huh?
Did you see me? I was like, today I only had 4 eggs.
Dude, I'm so glad like our audience like expects this.
Yeah.
Cause fuck, I already feel weird.
I feel like we should throw like a curveball at him and just do like a serious episode one day.
Like get really emotional. You know what?
Yeah.
I tried to get like real deep one time, like when we first started,
Yeah.
because I like to hit all angles,
Mm.
and I realized like this is like purely an entertainment show. Because we
Yeah.
just like, and I treated it like that. Like when I come here, I can just be a silly goose, as Chris D'Elia says.
Yeah.
And at first, I was trying to like hit all angles, and Jordan was not having that.
I can't do it, man.
He can't do it.
I mean, I'm not saying like I can have a sit down serious conversation,
They can't.
but like for the show, no. I don't want to hear myself talk about something serious unless it's like something interesting.
Like anal sex.
Yeah, but that will turn real hard,
That's really emotional.
and I'll get real hard.
Hey, man.
What, man?
Just kidding. No, it's purely entertainment. But, yo, so this episode, you wanted to do some fucking current events.
Somewhat current. They're pretty much. Yeah, they're
Here's
current.
the thing: is like when you
What's the
told me, huh?
No, it's kidding.
When you told me you want to do current events, I had no fucking idea what's going on. Like the only time I get, we talked about it. Like the only time I hear news is like when I listen to podcasts.
Yeah, and that's I get my news from Instagram, World Star, and TMZ.
World Star.
I'm dead ass serious.
Yo,
man.
I turned on.
And Big Boy's Neighborhood. Big Boy.
Who's? Oh, is that?
You don't remember that? Oh, you're not.
He's
from.
a radio guy, right?
Yeah, but he's from California though. Huge radio star.
Is it? Oh, okay. I've seen his. I've like seen him, but I've never listened to his show.
He used to be like fucking 300 pounds, and he lost all of it.
You know what's crazy about those people is like you can always tell that they were big, huh?
Yeah, because it shows in their face.
There's like a weird. It's like kids with Down syndrome, right? Like you can. Is there's? You tell me if I'm wrong on this.
You're
Everybody in this room, tell me if I'm wrong on this. So when a kid has Down syndrome, right? Like you can tell.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you're like like I was telling my mom. I think I was asking my mom one time because she used to teach them.
Mm.
And and this is pure seriousness. Like I swear to God, I'm not making fun of them. I'm always like, why do they look different, right?
Yeah.
Like I'm like, I don't understand.
Mhm.
Like what is it literally about them that makes them look different? I didn't understand it, right? And people are like, they don't look different. They're just same as you as I.
Yeah.
And I was like,
But
no,
that's
they look different. I was like, I don't understand it.
The thing I've noticed is like the features are either they have like their eyes look like pug eyes, like they're real bulgy out of their head. Yeah,
That's what it is.
I've noticed that.
I didn't even know the Asian thing for a long time.
What are you talking about?
I didn't know what made Asians look like Asians.
How do you not see that?
I don't know. I just didn't understand it. Like I tried to figure it out, and I was like in the mirror trying to like pull my shit back. I was like, why do they look? It's not the eye. It's the eyelid thing, right?
Yeah, I don't know. When I was in Korea, they were telling me that models and stuff, they'll do like a surgery where they like take a piece of their eyelid off to make their eyes bigger, because like big eyes is like a thing in Korea.
Oh yeah, well because
They either do their makeup to make their eyes look bigger, or they do it. A lot of them do a surgery, like
you guys
K-pop
can do
stars.
some You don't wear makeup, thank God. Like we got a gem here in Cell that she doesn't wear makeup, but dude, I know some girls that do some fucking trickery with makeup.
Isn't
like
it
next
crazy?
morning, huh? You wake up, you're like, oh shit,
Dude, makeup's something else, man.
I gotta get on my bed.
Like me being a nice guy, I'm always like,
Whoa.
you don't need makeup. But then like, I see girls, and I'm like, she needs makeup.
Hey man,
I know I'm fucked. But girls know though.
dude, you ever wonder what like you would look like if you were a girl and you constantly wore makeup, like how different you would look? Because I feel like,
I would love for that.
oh
Isn't
my God, that's
I don't-
genius.
We should do a YouTube video, not on the episode.
Where we should do our own makeup, or where Nizzle
No,
does
they
our
do it-
makeup? Nizzle does it. Somebody else does it. What? Don't do
yeah,
your own?
I don't even know what to do.
Me neither. Huh?
Is she like a makeup?
You know what we
person?
should do?
Oh.
Dude, her makeup looks so good on her 21st birthday photos. Yeah, show us, and then we'll put it up on the show. I always say that, but
You
I never
always
do.
say that. You never do. Well, I never watch YouTube videos. I just listen to us.
Yeah. This is her makeup. Look how good it looks. Zoom in. Doesn't you dude? She's wearing. Look how dressed up Cell is.
What? Isn't it? I thought that was your sister.
Dude,
at first.
I took pictures of Cell for her birthday, and she came up, and I was like, "Oh my god, you're all dressed up."
That's a big occasion.
Dude, it is. She doesn't get dressed up, but dude, that'd be funny. We should totally do that.
We'll do a YouTube video though.
You think she would do it?
Makeup tutorial?
How about we do? She does it, and then we try to repeat it. So she'll do it on herself, or maybe she does it on us, and then after that we try to repeat it.
No, we'll get another girl that knows how to do makeup, and then like
She'll do it on them.
And then
oh, hold on, say it. You
like
do it.
I'm saying, like
This is
the
so
two
funny.
girls.
Hold on.
So
wait.
her and another girl do
Yeah.
makeup for us, and then we do their makeup. That way, because otherwise, what you're gonna do her makeup, then wash it off, then I'm gonna do her makeup.
No, what I was.
It'd be a quicker video though. I thought.
What I was thinking was like, so say maybe Nizzle does the makeup on Cell, and then we just try to follow the steps.
Oh, like me on you?
Yeah.
That would be good. Yeah.
Oh no, I was thinking on ourselves.
Oh no. Oh, I
Actually,
can't.
we could do that.
Myself?
Me on you, you on me.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that.
I totally be on you. What?
Hey man.
Huh?
Fuck. Dude, that's so funny. Do you guys want to? We should totally do that.
We should just do that today since we didn't do the taco video. We'll
Dude,
make a video.
Nizzle's doing things. Jesus. Yo, Nizzle came for one episode and said, "See you guys later."
No, she came for like 2 or 3. That's right. That's right.
Yeah, she's a badass softball
That's
player,
right.
so I totally get it.
That's
All right,
right.
well, it looks like we have another video coming.
Yep.
But first we have to send the pop sockets. Second we have to send the taco
God,
video. And then we have to do the video.
It's like when you see your bank account, it's like negative. Like we just got to get to 0 first to even keep going after that.
Dude, that is the realest shit you've ever said because it's
Yo,
exactly the boat I'm
yeah.
in. I've been like racking up my credit card debt right now in all realness. Fuck.
The lights get low.
Oh, shit.
We just start. Now this is a serious
Hey,
time.
you know what? Whatever, dude.
Eric's poor. You poor broke bitch.
Hey, dude.
Yo, dude, I still laugh at when
You're
you.
so mean. Let me
I'm
just.
sorry. I was just being. Don't give me that look. No, dude, I still laugh when you told us that story. You're like, this fuck. All I heard you say was this old bitch. I started dying.
When?
I don't know. You were telling a story. Oh, the one about the girl that was like texting and putting her makeup on or something. And you're like,
Oh
at least
my-
put something down. But you're like, there's this old
Dude,
bitch.
I forgot. Did I tell on the show?
died. Yeah,
Oh
I think it was
my
the last
God.
show when Jared was there.
Yeah, dude. There's this fucking old bitch that was like driving. You know who it's from? And I'm going to directly call him out. My boy fucking Jose. He just says bitch for everything.
That's funny.
He just says bitch for everything. Huh? You met him. He just says bitch for everything. And I'm like, dude, stop saying it. And he just made me say it. And I just like say it instead of like person.
Or this old girl or
this,
lady.
yeah, like this. Yeah, this chick, this person. They just say this bitch. And I'm like, I need to stop fucking saying that.
Yo, my left nostril's tickling.
Dude, can I ask you a real question? Does this make you feel weird?
No.
Have you eaten today?
Yes. Yeah, I told you I had 4 eggs.
Oh, I didn't eat today. Four. Oh, yeah.
4.
I haven't eaten today, dude.
5,
And like,
4
in all
eggs.
honesty, I'm feeling weird.
Damn, dude. Go eat your peanuts.
Because I had a bang. And
Go get a bread.
Oh, I feel crazy. Do you know what, dude? Let's party, though, huh? Let's do this. Let's get into these fucking current events.
Cocaine?
Huh? Cocaine? No. I feel like this is what cocaine feels like.
First up.
What?
Have you ever done cocaine? No, don't answer it.
No.
Don't answer it. Oh, no? Okay.
Dude, you know what I was thinking about?
No, don't answer.
Because I know somebody that's done cocaine, and we were talking about it not too long ago.
Mm.
And I was thinking about it, and I was like, you know what? Would I ever try it?
No.
Like, would I ever do it? And I was thinking about it, and I was like, nah, I'm too scared. I'm too scared, dude.
Yeah.
Like, I'm even scared to get high right now.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, I feel like I have to clear my mind before I get high, or else I'm going to think about that stuff. I'm going to freak out.
I just have no want. Like, I've never, even growing up, like, I've met, like, a lot of people, and they're like, oh, I've done this and this. I'm like, why?
Why?
Like, even now, like, if I ever, like, retire, no, I'm still not going to do it. Like, it's just, even, like, weed, like, I'm not too, like.
What about, like, mushrooms and shit?
No.
Really?
Yeah.
See, that's the
I'll just
one.
stick to alcohol.
See, that's the one thing that is, like, lingering in my mind that I want to do
Mm.
is mushrooms.
No.
Really? Maybe, like,
know.
microdosing. Because, like, dude, even if I get a little bit too high, like, I have to go take a walk.
Are mushrooms? Or are they, like, they just called mushrooms, but they look like something else?
No, they're really mushrooms. Don't they grow under, like, cow shit? I look at Marty because Marty's my voice of reason.
And he's done mushrooms.
Shroom tech? What? The ones that are from cow shit. Shroom tech? Yeah, cordyceps mushrooms.
I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
Oh. So where do those come from?
So I've had mushrooms.
Cows in China. See,
China
I always
cows.
heard that like mushrooms, the ones that make you trip, like you flip over cow shits, and like they grow under cow shits. That's what I heard.
Sounds about right.
I mean, that's what I would assume. That maybe everybody's just freaking out off like cow shit. Like you get parasites in your brain. That's really what's going on. Like your brain's just full of shit.
Do you think when Chinese people talk cows understand them?
No, Jordan.
Do you think they understand us in English?
Absolutely not. They're fucking cows, guy.
Yeah, but don't they? They don't hear like English though, right? I'm taking this off a Rugrats episode I saw. Remember Spike? Did you guys ever see that episode?
How the fuck
You know
do
what I'm
you
talking
remember that, dude? How the fuck do you still remember that?
Because Rugrats was my shit, dude.
Me too, but I can't remember all that.
You don't
stuff.
remember that one? The episode
No.
where they put
Are we good?
they recorded as if they were like in Spike's body, and every time like anyone talked, you always like. Oh
yeah, it cuts to him.
Yeah.
Huh?
So that's what I'm saying. I think with dogs, I don't think they understand English, but I think whenever you say sit, they hear like a and then they're like, huh? And then the more you say it and the more you make them do it, they just hear
So when I say Lola, she doesn't actually understand Lola.
No, she probably
just
hears
gets
like
the thing.
Not even. She probably just hears like blah, blah, blah. I don't know, man. They need to fucking do some science in this. We need to pull away from this weed thing and start learning about dogs.
Dude, are you feeling crazy after your banging Ciroc?
Yeah.
Me too. I'm freaking out a little bit.
I think I can hear my hair growing.
I feel like I'm on speed.
Yeah. I've never done it, but this is what I imagine.
I'm
just the
staying
name
up for
alone.
this. I should have ate today. Definitely should have ate today.
All right. Damn.
I did have a sushi.
I was thinking about sushi when I was coming here. I was hoping you were gonna be like, "Dude, have you ate?" And I would be like, "No." And then this is how
Why
it played
did
on
you
my
just
mind.
ask me?
Because I don't know. And then I thought you would be like, "Yo, you want to have sushi?" I'm like, "That's exactly what I was thinking."
Why did you just ask me?
I don't know.
Huh? You did?
Yeah, that's how I play it out in my mind. I do that a lot with everything. My mom's always like, "Why don't you just ask me for this?" I'm like, "Because I'm gonna say this, and then you're gonna say this, and then I'm gonna do this, and then you're gonna say this, and then I'm not gonna get it."
And then
she
it's
was like,
totally wrong.
and she's like, "No," and I'm like, "Yeah." And then a couple weeks later, I do it, and then I'm like,
You know what
"See?"
pisses me off about myself is like I exercise my ideas out loud. So like if I'm thinking something, I'll just like think it out loud.
Yeah, I've noticed that.
Yeah, and I'll be like, wait a second, no, but if I do this, I'll do that. But wait, can you do this? Wait, but if I do that, blah blah blah. But you're not gonna be there. I'm like, oh. Fuck.
At least you think about it though. There's people that just do shit, and then like afterwards, like, wait, what did I just do?
But here's the thing: is I think about it, but I still do my original thought.
Sick. Are you one of those annoying people that read your text out loud? I hate those.
No, but are
people.
you one of those annoying people that keeps their fucking keyboard on when it's like on a Bluetooth speaker?
No.
You ever
Oh
done
no!
that?
Oh
You
yeah!
ever know that?
No.
Like when you guys are trying to do like ROMWAD or something.
My
and,
little
like,
brother does that. Like he'll be playing music through the Bluetooth, and we're like in the backyard doing something, and you hear either that or you hear like him looking through Instagram, or or you hear like rings come in. It's like, yo, just put that shit on silent or fucking switch, DJ.
How many times have I fucking railed you for turning your ringer off?
Well, you're real cool about it though. You're not like, yo, what the fuck? Like,
No, I'm not. Ask
no.
my dad.
Well, with me, you're cool. Like if my phone's like this and it starts going off, you'll just turn it, and I'm like, all right, cool. And
Yeah, I
then
do that.
and then I think I don't do it no more.
It drives me crazy. You know what? I think somebody asked us that question, pet peeve, and I should have said that. It fucking drives me nuts when like people's ringers just go off. Because my mom and my dad, like their ringers constantly at 10. I'm like, and then they don't know how to like. What, the ringer thing? Yeah, you know it drives me. Dude, I totally forgot about it. But like now that I think about it, that's definitely my number one. And my parents get mad at me. They're like, "Why does it bother you so much?" I was like, "How does it not bother you? Are you? That's totally abnormal. Like to just hear fucking dings all the time. That's like what psychopaths hear all the time, like fucking dings and voices and shit.
And then they go kill people.
And they go kill people after that, like the Zodiac Killer.
I love that guy.
Dude, that movie's so creepy.
Wait, the one with Jake Gyllenhaal?
Is it?
Well, there's a lot of ones, but the Zodiac is with Jake Gyllenhaal, the guy that played Iron Man.
Don't like scary movies, dude. Can't watch.
It's not a scary movie though. It's like a drama.
That's very scary.
There's nothing scary about it.
I don't know about that, dude. It's very freaky. Remember the scene? Have you seen it? Okay, so there's a scene where like they're on a hill, and the Zodiac Killer just comes up and like cold blood kills them.
Is it when the two are like having like a picnic and shit?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and he just like and he ties them up, dude. That's the craziest thing I've ever thought about. Is like if like me and my girl were like, I don't know why the fuck we went like not in the 80s going to a picnic and shit, but if we were there,
80s.
and then like he puts them on their stomach, ties their hands and their legs together, both of them, and they're both looking at each other, and he kills the guy first, and the girl's just screaming, knowing that it's coming, and she gets it.
Oh fuck that, dude. And then there's like, and there's no music.
All you hear
Which is
is
fucked up.
It sounds like I don't know, man. That's not what it sounds like at all. What are they farting every time you stab them? The fuck, Eric?
Well, it's like air leaving your body. So it's
Get
like,
real, dude. That's what I always thought when people, like when pregnant people, like what if you just poked them? Would air just come out?
no, there's a baby in there, Jordan.
It's just filled with air and
There's
the baby's just floating.
baby in there.
That shit blows my mind, dude.
Oh my God, you're on another planet. Jesus fuck. You didn't really think that, did you? Like you just said that for a joke.
When I was little. That doesn't count, dude. I thought a bunch of weird stuff when I was little, so it doesn't mean that's me now.
I need more of this.
I'm a new person.
I don't understand. Maybe in some hopes that if
New
I-
years, new me. That's the
years
saying, Eric.
with an S.
Yeah, after so many years, I changed, dude.
Dude, I think we're both on a weird level right now.
I'm just really excited to be here, and it's Friday. I keep
Who's
getting
people that
fucking emails up the asshole, dude.
from who? This one's all over the place.
A job.
We'll just keep that under wraps because if he doesn't get hired, then like
Dude, it's for the CIA, dude. I don't want them. Fuck!
What happened?
Well, now I'm not getting the job because now they're listening and they'll be like, up.
Well, you talked about us on your podcast, so it definitely can't be on.
I meant to say McDonald's.
It's all right. Let's get into these currents, pal.
For the first current event.
It's weird saying that because I listen to Fighter and the Kid, and I'm like, oh, I feel like I'm trying to be like
See,
that.
and so before we did this, I had never seen. Dude, the gum on there. Careful, there's gum on the top.
You're gonna get AIDS.
No, not me. Now I can't use the gum, man.
Yeah, you can.
What are you doing? Just opening things. You see him? You're opening them and then just putting them back without drinking them or anything.
I have
There was-
anxiety.
There was this one comedian that I saw.
I'm anxious.
There was this one comedian, and I forgot who it was, and he had a water bottle on the little, they have like drink stuff. He had a water bottle, and he would he'd be talking and go to open it, and then he'd go to drink it, and he wouldn't, and he'd say something and go on a story, and then close it back up and put it back, and he kept doing that, and it was driving me crazy.
Who
I was
did
like,
that?
drink the fucking water or don't stop, and he would just open it and be like this, and be like,
Who is
oh
it?
yeah, but then this, and then he used to do this, and I'm like, you never drank it, huh?
Who is that?
I don't know. I don't know, man. Oh, maybe Dane Cook? Maybe George Lopez?
George
Dude,
Cook.
I don't know. Dane Cook.
Anyways.
Maybe Dane Lopez?
That's so funny. Anyway.
Yeah, so you're driving me insane right now, man.
Sorry, man.
Open it, drink it, close it, put it down.
I apologize.
It's all right. Just don't do it again.
Dude, this
Just kidding.
never gonna do this again.
Why
I need
not?
something. I need like a downer right now.
Oh, my God. Well, and then what? After this, dude, I'm going to take a nap.
No, fuck. No, I'm ready to go, bro.
No,
Dude, you're here. Marty's here.
Me and Marty are gonna
and
leave.
Sal's here. Are
Me
you
and
fucking
Marty
kidding me,
are going to
man?
leave and go to Jake's
Wait, what?
when you take a nap.
Without me?
Yeah, dude.
I gotta go to Jake's too, man. You gotta meet Jake. He's a savage.
You would love him,
You'll love him.
but not as much as I love him. I'm just kidding.
He's our guy.
This one's good.
You know what, man? I wish you were there on my birthday. I'm pissed. It's all good. Even Jordan came. It was a great night.
Yeah. It was a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun.
Arizona Donut.
Oh yeah, we totally, dude. Oh,
We
dude.
always do.
Let me tell you, because people that don't know. So on my birthday, we all went out to the Pine House, and it was a good time. I apparently got really fucking drunk, and I didn't know.
You did, but not sloppy.
Not sloppy.
You got
drunk.
like a strong buzz.
I was
I'm gonna say.
chatty, bro, and I was saying shit that I don't remember.
Yeah.
Like every day that went on, we never recapped this because the next episode Jordan didn't want to do a recap. Like we just went straight into it, and we never recapped my birthday. There you go. But so what happened was, so I got drunk. Our friend Rafa bought me a fucking 4 Horsemen. So that's every whiskey in one shot.
4 of them.
So it's like one of those big shot glasses, like the double ones. 4 fucking whiskeys in that.
People drink out
Did
of.
I drink 1 or 2?
You only had one.
Only
you
had
had one, but then what's her name gave you? I don't know what she gave you though.
Yeah.
I don't know what that was. It was a
Brianna?
shot. Yeah.
It was a paleta shot.
No. you
Whatever.
had some dark something sitting there for a while, like a long time.
Fucked up. But I remember, like, I never thought I was fucked up. I just remember talking and just chatting forever. And I was so happy because, like, I didn't think I was going to do anything. And I was, like, super thankful. And apparently I was saying, like, thank you like crazy. But it was a good night. And then after, Jordan came, he stayed the night. And we went to AZD because I was fucking starving.
Like we always do.
And we bought it, and we came back here. I got a burrito. He got some carne asada fries. And I was laying just like how you are right here in the
and I was
bed.
sitting in the chair.
And you were sitting in the chair.
We were watching the John Jones and the fucking.
Oh,
it
we
was
were
the,
watching the countdown for John Jones.
Yeah. Because he's
So-
like, have you seen this? I was like, no. So he played it.
And we were watching it, and I was sitting there, and I remember sitting there, and I'm trying to, you tell me, you hop in anytime, because I was obviously drunk, and I was falling asleep. We were watching this, and I was trying to eat my burrito, And as I was eating it, I think like it just kept falling.
Yeah.
And I had like a carne asada one, and I was eating it, and it just kept falling, and I was like, "Fuck!" And I was like, I kept falling asleep on the wall, and I kept dropping it, and I woke up in the morning, and I was all, "Ugh!" And I felt myself, and I thought there was like a booger on me, and I got it, and I flicked it off, and I got up in the morning, and my whole bed was filled with carne asada, dude.
Well,
It was like,
that's what happened, but it wasn't from your burrito. You ate your whole burrito. And then I looked over and I was like, "You want some of my fries?" And you're like, "Yeah, give me some of those." So I gave you the thing, and you're like eating, but as you're eating, you're like putting it to your mouth, and it's like you take a bite, and half of it would fall, and half would go in your mouth, and you were just like, "Oh," and you look down, and you're like, "Oh fuck," and I'm like, "What the?" I was like, "Give me that back," and then you just passed out. I was like, I think I said something to you. I look at you, and you're out. Dude, I think
doesn't that happen? Dude, every time I watch fights with Marty, like I always fall asleep. Like people, that happens all the time when I like do stuff with people. Like if I'm tired, like I'll always fall asleep mid conversation.
Yeah, look.
What the what the hell?
You're out. And then I went to bed.
Were you talking to me?
No, I
look how drunk you look.
No, I just looked drunk. I wasn't drunk.
You look drunk. You are drunk.
No.
Hold on. Hold on. I mean, what is going on? Hold on. I'm watching videos from my birthday cell.
He's handing him a fireball. Come on, dude. Yeah, I almost got you to drink some.
You could tell, like, in my face, I was like, maybe.
I gave you a kiss.
What? Oh.
And I kissed you on the cheek.
That was adorable. Anyways. That was good. All right, current events. This sucks. Maybe I should have ate.
Maybe shoulda, coulda, woulda. First current event we have.
Look at me looking for food.
Nothing, dude. I thought those. I don't know why I thought that was a thing of beef jerky. Doesn't it look like something that beef jerky would be?
Nope. Looks like zip ties, guy.
No, just. There you go. Marty knows where I'm going with this.
All right.
All right. The first one is the Momo challenge.
Oh, dude, that's
scary, dude.
Yeah, dude, it's fucking creepy. Okay, so it's a video. It's videos. It's like kids videos, right?
Yeah.
And it's a person hacking these kids videos.
So yeah, so what it is it'll be like I think it's called like Peppa the Pig, and it'll be like an episode. Yeah. So they're watching it, and like halfway through, it's real quick too. Halfway through, it'll just skip, and it'll be like this I'm pretty sure everyone knows what this is. Everyone knows that girl with the fucking big old eyes and big old smile. So she'll pop up, and then so I've only seen one, but it was because and like my girl was like, "Don't watch them, like it hacks your phone." So I didn't watch them, but then someone recorded themselves watching it. That's how I seen it, and so it clicks right into there, and it's just the girl's face, and she's like, it's like in the background is like a spiral, like black and white, and it's her face coming in and out, and like there's just her mouth doesn't move, it's just a voice talking, and the voice
is it creepy? I'm feeling freaked out.
Yeah, like, the voice. I watched it and I was like, ooh, like I got chills, and the voice is crazy, and it sounds like a robotic voice almost. And
I'll try to mimic it.
I don't even know. I don't even want to fuck it up. But like in the message, it pretty much says like, oh, like I'm Momo, and I'm gonna come into your room and do this to you and do this to your parents. And then it says if you don't want me to come to your house or do anything to your parents, then like kill your not they don't say kill yourself, but like get something sharp and run it across your wrist and stuff. Like pretty much telling them to kill themselves. And then and then there's another one where it's like you could go into your dad's garage or his, and find a tool or something. Like and then it's like maybe like 10 seconds, and then it goes right back into the video. Yeah, dude, I watched it and I was like, what the fuck? This is so fucked up.
Like as hearing you talk about it, I feel so uncomfortable.
Yeah, man, watching it, I was like,
it reminded me of the Incredibles thing. What's the in Incredibles 2, the villain? Screensaver? Or Screenslaver? It reminded me of that.
Okay.
And it creeped. You ever seen Incredibles 2? Remember Screenslaver?
What is? Oh, he pops on the screen.
Yeah, that shit's scary.
Yeah,
it freaked me the fuck out. You seen Incredibles 2?
Except it doesn't tell kids to kill themselves.
Yeah, it doesn't tell kids. It just tells.
But no,
that's not water.
But like I remember like watching that, and I was thinking like just trying to put my mind in whoever fucking came up with this idea. Like who? I don't know, man. It's crazy.
Dude, there's some sick.
The
fucks
world
out
we
there.
live in is
Dude,
insane.
it pissed me off. I was so scared, dude. Dude, in like as an adult, a 26-year-old. Oh my god, 26-year-old adult. I was like freaked out by it, and even just hearing you say it, I haven't even watched it. But like, even if I see, I'm such a pussy. Even if I see the face, like it freaked out. And I watched the first 30 seconds of like one of those explanation videos. Like, I'm done. I was like, I get it.
The face is actually a statue someone made in Japan.
Yeah, I saw
It's
it
a
too.
real thing.
Yeah, but it's
People are hacking it to make it.
it's a weird statue too. It's a picture. It's a full head, and then it has like a chicken body.
Do you think it's some fucked up person that was like trying to make a joke, or do you think it's?
That's
like,
not a
actually,
joke at all.
Do you
though.
think
Like,
somebody's actually? But you know how there's like dumbass 14-year-olds, and they're like,
I
we
think-
should make a dumb video, blah blah.
Yeah.
You know, and then they just made it, and they didn't realize like how it can actually. Or do you think it's like some actual sick fuck that?
It's either one of
You
those.
think it's actually some sick fuck, dude? Because when you're like in middle school, you want to do dumb shit just to make people laugh, or like just to get a reaction from people, just to be accepted. And I almost like when I saw that, I thought about that. I
Yeah.
thought about like some young kid that was like, you know what, I'm just gonna fucking do this to make people laugh. And
Yeah, but not knowing how fucked
yeah,
up
not
it
knowing
is.
because like you do fucked up shit. What is that? Not gonna watch it. Oh,
Yeah, that's
dude,
the one I saw.
felt freaked out just looking at that.
Yeah, dude.
Nope, not looking at it. You guys are fucked up. Why'd you do that?
No, but it's crazy too because I have actually 2 other current events that are perfect segues for that. Because you said like little kids being
Yeah.
fucked, and maybe they came up with this to be funny.
Yeah.
And then you got like sick fucks. But there's another thing.
How we
that's-
doing? We're good. Every time we get drunk, I always worry about that.
Yeah, I know.
It's like a thing.
But yeah, I think it was. No, I think I came with this one. But like it's same thing with like bullying. Oh yeah, I think Sierra sent this in.
Who?
Sierra.
Sierra? Oh,
Yeah.
shout out to Sierra.
And she said, there's a few questions. Are
Yeah.
kids getting worse? Are the parents getting worse? Is social media to blame? And she said, should kids take it to the streets like the old days?
The last one for sure. You know, I was actually listening. Oh, go ahead.
Violence is the answer.
Violence is the answer.
There you go, kids.
No, adversity is the answer. That's what I think, in all honesty. Here we go, getting all serious.
What's adversity? Like overcoming?
Challenging.
Oh,
Challenges.
okay.
I think it's like a little bit of everything, right? Like when we were kids, I always say, well, nah, I don't always say, like I'm some sort of fucking psychiatrist. I like think often that like we hit the tail end of like good, like a childhood full of freedom. Like our childhood, we had the very end of kind of being able to explore, be in the streets, like all the videos we made. Like we were in the park, we were always outside, we were always fucking around. Our parents never knew where we were.
So you think we're the cutoff?
Kind of, man.
I
because,
think so too.
like, other than that, because our generation that had kids, or even the generation before, like Roxy, cousin Gabriel, and Tommy,
Yeah.
had kids. Like, they grew up in the beginning of all this, the whole technological era in like social media, so they understood how like it was like hypersensitive. I was actually listening to like Fighter and the Kid today, and they were talking about briefly stuff about that, about like kids being on social media and like how it influences and stuff.
Yeah.
And like these like helicopter parents that are like really sensitive and don't let their kids do shit, because I mean there's people like what were they talking about? Like not having nannies and shit, and people having nannies. Oh, the Michael Jackson thing. That's what they were talking about. It's like people like Michael Jackson that are just sick in the head that like will, or even like this person, the person that's making the fucking YouTube videos. Like there's just sick fucking people around him now that they're social media. People understand that those people exist, so they're helicopter parents and they don't let their kids do shit because they're scared, which is not a negative thing, but it's just like a reality that we live in. But yeah, it's just fucked up. But it's hard because not having kids, like I can totally see like why people are like that.
Yeah.
But I mean, as a person that doesn't have kids, I would want my kids to grow up like I did, like on the streets exploring, fucking up, getting into fights, getting hurt, like shit like that. But then there's always that underlying risk, which is the worst thing that can ever happen to your kid, is like kid getting abducted, kid getting like assaulted by a fucking adult, like stuff like that, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucked up, dude. There's just nasty people in the world, so it's like I don't think you can be right. Either or, there's gonna be like something missing. If you're a helicopter parent, your kid's gonna miss some of that adversity. But if your kid's like too loose and wild, like there's always that risk of them experiencing something you didn't want them to.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the thing too, is I don't think so. Like how she asked, are kids getting worse? I don't know if they are, but it's not every kid though. So like I feel like there was kids that we grew up with that are like how kids are today. So I don't think it has nothing to do with like, oh, back in the day it was like this. No, it's not that. Yeah, like now we have like fucking social media and stuff. And yeah, that can play a part, but I grew up right when social media was getting big, and that didn't affect us in any way.
But do you think like there's kids like Julian? He's a perfect example, right?
Okay.
Like Julian's a nice kid. But this is like one out of like obviously billions of kids.
Yeah.
So take him in his situation. Like he's growing up with it. I think a lot of it's up to the parents, right? Like at the end of the day, it comes down to the parents.
That's what I want to get into.
You control what happens because it's a little bit of everything, right? But at the end of the day, you're the parent. You control what happens in that kid's life to a certain extent.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can't control if he accidentally falls and hits his face, right? He or she. But you can control what comes in. And you don't want to be a helicopter parent and not have these kids figure out things on their own, because kids need to figure shit out on their own. That's how they become an individual, and that's how they figure things out, or else they become like
problem solvers,
hyper dependent on you as a person.
Yeah.
And so yeah, I think it's a little bit of everything, but ultimately it comes down to like the parents. Like you got to be responsible, and it just makes sense. Like this is who you're responsible. Like even if I just try to put myself in that situation, I was like, well, how did they even get to that point? Like you gave them the iPad, you gave them the thing, you have the control settings on that. Like maybe there's once in a while where like they pick up our friend's thing and they accidentally see it. Like that's definitely a thing. But at the end of the day, I feel like it comes down to like the parents thing.
Yeah, big time. And that's the thing is like I didn't want to like them believe in that, but I don't want to make it seem like parents are like bad people.
Yeah,
but
they
get it from their parents. They get it from grown-ups because they see them do it and they think it's okay that anyone can do it. Like, oh, like this person's like in charge of me and they're responsible and they make money and they have a job. Okay, so if they can do it, like why can't I? Yeah. And they start doing it, and then it goes back to like for instance, you can have a kid that's has good parents, right? Mm-hmm. And this kid he's real active, whatever. But then he goes to school, and then he meets kids that start cursing. That's where he gets it from. But you got to think, where do those kids get it from?
Yeah,
they got it from their parents.
Yeah,
like if you were just to get a bunch of kids, and like pretty much, I don't even know. If you were to put I feel like if you were to put kids like in this like weird school where they were only like maybe like 10, 15 teachers, and like they stayed with them for like a month, and they only taught them certain things, they would be that way. You wouldn't have one like if they didn't cuss.
Influence.
Yeah, they would have no outside influence, and so they would just kind of be like they'd go out into the world without cursing, and they'd kind of be like good kids, But they wouldn't be to the point where they're like, oh, I don't want to do that, like super like stuck up kids and stuff. So I think, like I said, a lot of kids get things from other kids, but because those kids get it from their parents.
It's crazy because it's what I thought about when you started saying that was how. Like the lives of kids that do homeschooling are like really not Catholic, but really religious kids. The ones that live a certain life their whole lives, like till they're like 18 and shit.
The white kids.
Pretty much. I met some Mexicans. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, just people that live a certain way, and it's usually like it's usually religion, but it doesn't always have to be religion. It's just people that like even homeschool kids. Like, we'll just do the homeschool kids thing. Like, they're not – anybody that's not exposed to certain things for a long period of time.
Yeah.
Like, as soon as you're exposed to those things, like, you're like, wait, what the fuck is this? So you automatically get interested in that stuff. It's like when you tell somebody not to do something, they're going to do it because they're interested. Now they're interested. You gave them a reason to be interested because now they don't know – they want to know why they can't.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So, like, when you tell a kid you can't do it, they're automatically going to know why they can't. So that's the fine line between, like, letting somebody fail or not. And it's like – oh, dude, I can only imagine being a fucking parent is so goddamn hard.
Yeah, and
being an individual is fucking hard. I can't imagine being a parent
of another person.
Shout out to all my friends that have kids. Goddamn.
Fucking everybody except us. It seems like
Jake.
But no, and then I was
Jose,
thinking, there's times I think about that too, where I'm just like, man, if I had kids, I'm gonna be like this and this. Then I'm like, wait, but if like for instance, like I would say. I don't want to be that parent that's like, you can't do this, you can't do this, because then they're going to rebel and be like, well, you tell me I can't, so I'm going to do it. Like, I want to find out why I can't do it.
Yeah.
But then if you do you're those parents where you give them too much freedom, they might take advantage of it. So it's really fucking hard.
This is where we need to press like the call-in button and be like,
but see, and that's the thing too, is I think this is just me with no kids. This is me thinking like it's one of those things you just have to do on your own. There's no book you're gonna read. You can talk to every parent. Every parent's gonna act or tell you how they did it. Everyone's gonna be different. So it's just what works for you. And I think as the kids grow up, you start to do certain things. You're like, okay, I did this, and he or she reacted this way. And then, you know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah,
okay, I
trial
won't do that
and
anymore.
error, right?
Exactly. A lot of trial and error. And that's why, like, you can talk to parents and they be like, well, I did this and this. And you can talk to another parent and they're like, I did this and this. And you're like, you did the opposite of what this person did.
Yeah.
So it comes down to whatever works for you.
I remember when my friend Ezra first started having kids when he had his first, when he had Nija. And then I was so interested because he was like my first friend that had kids. And I asked him, I was like, dude, what's it like? And he's like, honestly, man, it's fucking boring. Like when he first
Oh, yeah,
had it,
you did tell me.
because
Yeah.
at first, like they don't do anything. But then, whoa, dude, that was like what was it? The Christmas episode. He said like at first it was boring, but now it's a lot of that's like how challenging it is. And I was I always used to ask him, but now like I have way more friends that have kids and stuff, like Jose, Jake, like all those people that have like kids now. And even at the CrossFit gym, there's a bunch of people that have kids, and it's so interesting like seeing how differently everybody treats their kids. And it's I'm at that age now where a lot of people our age are having kids, and like everybody does it so differently. Like nobody does it the same. And to be honest, like just like being an individual, like nobody really has it figured out per se.
Yeah.
Like everybody has their own little formula because everybody's lives are different. And then you add another person, like your husband or your wife, in there,
And they might have different
things. And then you add the personality of the kid. It's like I don't think as people outside the situation can never tell somebody else like how to do it. Like you can have the conversation that you were saying, which is perfect. I was gonna say genius, but I felt bad for cutting off the word genius. So yeah, it's genius. But I think that 100%, dude. It's so fucking hard. But at the end of the day, dude, I think it's a little bit of everything, and you kind of just got to do what works for you. If you're doing it in the integrity of the kid, and you're just trying to keep them safe, and you're not like keeping them away from like experiences that can make them grow, then man, it's the thing. Damn, we got hella serious.
I told you I could be serious.
Fuck. I know, dude. Did you do that on purpose? Like you just do that just to prove
I
that
kind
you
of
can
blacked
do
out
it?
for a little bit, man.
That
I was
was
like,
fun.
whoa, I sounded smart for a little bit. Or I sounded like I know what I was talking
Huh?
about.
We did, huh?
Yeah.
I love doing that.
So this kind of goes. So you don't watch a lot
I'm
of
still drunk.
you don't watch a lot of Netflix, huh?
Somewhat. I watch F is for Family.
Have any? Okay, well that's totally not what I'm talking about. Have any guys seen Abducted in Plain Sight?
No, I've heard about that show though.
So it's fucking crazy. All right, so I'm just gonna give you like a little. I'm not. Whatever.
I literally sit
I'm gonna
here
spoil
every day
it.
for like 9 hours.
I'm gonna spoil it, whatever. But so I watched it last night. It's only like an hour long. It's just
Spoiler
one. It's not
alert.
like a bunch of episodes.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, it's just one. It's a one like a movie documentary. It's like an hour and 30 minutes.
Stop yawning, Marty.
And I'm sorry if I'm boring you, Marty. Want me to dance for you up here while I'm doing this? Want me to juggle some?
Just fucking.
So in this documentary, it's these parents, and they have three little girls.
Okay.
And there's this guy. I think he's like a family friend. He's a married guy. So they come over all the time, whatever. And it starts out that this guy comes over, and they notice that he's real playful with the little girls, but he's super playful with one in particular. And it's kind of funny because when I watched it, the other two, because obviously they're older now. Like this was back in like the 70s and shit. So all the sisters are older, so they're talking about it, and a lot of them sound like they kind of sound salty. They're like, oh, but he was always like this with Jan and whatever. And I'm like, oh, fucking salty bitch. You want to be with this old man? Anyways, this guy's probably like 30, 40. And so then he's like, it starts getting weird. And like the parents kind of notice that he pays more attention to this one girl. And like he takes pictures of her, but not like that. Just like she'll be playing, he'll take a picture of her. Or like, hey, pose like this, whatever. So, the parents like, whatever. He's a family friend, not a weirdo. They don't think anything of it. And then like it gets into a point where he starts like kind of showing her like affection almost. It got really weird. And then he comes over to the house and asks the mom, the mom's like, oh, can I take Jan to, I think they were gonna go hiking or to like a horse, to go see a horse or something. She's like, I don't know. And then like that's when they're like, this is kind of weird. Why does he want to hang out with only her? Why, like, just them two? And once again, these fucking stupid ass parents, they were like, sure, like, why not? Okay, go ahead. So she goes. They don't come back for like 2 weeks. So like, and a whole week goes by, and they don't like, oh, well, we're not gonna call the cops. Like, we don't want to scare anyone. Like, they're probably fine. Whatever. They probably lost track of time for like a whole fucking week. You stupid bitch, dude. It gets mad. I get mad, and so then so after that first week go by, they're like, all right, like, I'm worried. So they call the cops. Cops do a whole search. They the guy ends up telling the girl like, okay, I'm gonna take you back, but like when your parents come, Oh fuck! I missed the whole spot where he had sex with her.
Ugh.
But and so what he would do was they were in like in this room, and he would like slip her like a sleeping pill. She'd pass out, and then when she'd wake up, there'd be a little like recorder next to the bed, and this guy was crazy, and he would be like he would record like a voice that sounded like an alien, and he would tell like, hey, and then the alien would say like give her these directions, and he would be like, this is so and so of fucking Mars or whatever, and in order like the world's gonna end, but if you do these things, then the world won't end. And they're pretty much, and he's sounded like there's gonna be, you're gonna go outside, or you're gonna go into the living room. On the couch is gonna be your companion that you have to pretty much have sex with.
Didn't Brendan talk about this? Yeah.
Yeah,
it's coming back.
And so then she's like, a little kid, like I think she was maybe 9, 10, maybe a little younger. So she comes out and she's believing this stuff. She comes out and he's all like beat up and shit, and she's like, wake up. And he wakes up. He's like, what's wrong? And she tells him everything. He's like, oh my God, like I got the same message. So then they go into the back and they start doing this thing. Then and then they find out that like, oh, they're like on the lookout. So he tells her, he brainwashes her again. He's like, I'm gonna take you back home, but when we go, you tell him that this and this happened.
How old is she?
She's little, like 13, like no more than 13, maybe even younger. She was like 9 the first time. I'm saying the first time because he did it again, and the parents let it happen again.
Yeah.
Anyways.
I remember it's all coming back.
Yeah, dude, so fucked. So
they talked about it on Fighter and the Kid. That's why.
Oh, I just watched it last night for the first time. Super interesting. And
I
so
should have watched the whole thing.
Good.
Cool.
Damn,
What the fuck, dude?
Our
penises are together.
And so they go back, and he tells her like, okay, you're gonna say this and this, and then you can't say anything about the plan the aliens had for us because if we tell the secret, then they're gonna know, and the world's gonna end or some shit. So she's like, okay, I could be wrong. I mean, not wrong, but like along those lines.
Yeah.
Not like super into detail.
You can watch it.
They come back, and they tell the parents what happened, and they talk to the little girl, and she's like, no, like I'm fine, everything's fine, and she didn't say anything about them having sex, nothing. So the parents like, what the fuck? And then, and this guy's fucking crazy, and he blackmails the parents. He starts talking to the mom and like telling her, I think this was maybe before he abducted the girl for the first time, and he starts telling like, oh, you're beautiful. Da, da, da. They make out and stuff and touchy, and then they stop.
I don't like this.
Then the next time she goes over to him, like after the little girl gets abducted, the mom goes over to that guy, and it's telling her like, you can't come over no more, and da da da. And he starts getting into her like, oh, like I care for you and da da da, and like you should divorce your husband, and they have sex. So then that happens, and then I'm all jumping over the little place because I'm starting to think of more stuff as I'm watching it. Before that though, it was super weird. He went on this drive with the dad. He picked up the dad, the husband, went on this drive, and he was like, look, like me and my wife aren't having sex right now. I need to get relieved.
Oh, I know what happened.
Yeah, and so the old man, the guy's old. He's like explaining it like, oh, like he just wanted me to jerk him off, so I jerked him off.
Yeah,
and so he jerked.
I remember.
So he jerked him off because the guy's like, I need to relieve this like sexual tension. And he's like, would you do it? And so he like pulls his pants down, and he looks and he's like, and so I just gave whatever. So he jerked the guy off. They go back. So at this point, this guy's already hooked up with the mom, the wife, got jerked off by the husband. So at this point, he tells them like, yeah, like this is what happened with your daughter. But if you say anything, like I'll fucking tell. So to save themselves, not their daughter, to save themselves, they don't say nothing. The cops try to put charges on the guy that he abducted the girl, and they said, so they write a huge letter. He's like, he tells them, you're gonna write this letter, and it's gonna say this. You're gonna drop all charges, otherwise I'm gonna tell them everything that you guys have done to me. So
this motherfucker.
And the fucked up part is these parents are trying to tell the interviewers, the guys that interview him, they're trying to like pretty much tell them like give them their reason. Like there's no fucking reason why this is okay what you're doing. Like you should have just say fuck that. Yeah, I fucking jerked you off, but you know what I'm saying, with my daughter. Like and they could have saved her. The guy didn't go to jail. They wrote a whole letter saying like this never happened. We want to drop all charges. The guy gets away. Everything's good. And then so he moves away to somewhere, and I think a couple months go by. At this time I think the girl's like 13. He calls the wife. And he tells her, hey, and so. And at this point, the little girl's like in love with this guy. Like she thinks she has feelings. And at the same time, he had snuck in her house before he left, wherever he went, and put another recorder. And in the recorder, it said that you have to finish the the mission in a certain amount of time.
Longest thing ever.
I know. I'm sorry, but it's just like the short version. It's a pretty It goes in depth a lot more. But so then he put this thing in like the aliens.
Sorry.
The aliens tell her like you got to finish this in a certain amount of time or the world's gonna end. So she starts like telling her mom like I want to see him. I need to see him. The guy calls, says I'm over here. I want to fly her to hang out with me for like a week or a month or whatever. And she's like, no, I'm not gonna let that happen. And then he goes back like I'm gonna tell everyone what you guys did to me. And then so the girl was like, oh, and so the wife is like, well, I guess. So she puts the little girl in a plane and flies her to go be with this guy. And it fucking happens all over again. They have sex and stuff. And at that point, she says, and then the girl's older now. So she's like, at that point, I started going, I was in school. And so I was getting older. So I started learning like what he was doing is not right. And so that's when everything just flipped. And she was like, he had sex with me. He touched me and did this. And because she got older, she started realizing like, this ain't right. As a young, it started when she was like little. So to her, she was like, oh, this is normal. But then she got older and started realizing this is all fucked up. And then she told everybody. And then the guy got in trouble. But these fucking parents let that happen twice.
Point being, don't let your kids hang out with weirdos.
It's the fucking parents' fault.
That was so long.
Sorry. I had to. Dude, I was watching this and I was like, how the fuck?
Oh my god.
Dude, it's so fucked up though. Like, after I was so mad. I couldn't go to sleep afterwards. I don't know why I tried to watch it before I went to bed.
No, you're just trying to watch a show like a regular guy.
But if I think people should still watch it. Though.
I heard about it, and I thought that was really fucked up. I heard Brendan talk about it on Fighter and the Kid, and I was like, what in the fuck is this thing? I can't watch shit like that. Like, I have no interest in it. I feel like it's wasting my goddamn time. Like, I know people can be... It is interesting, but I know people can be crazy, and that's the extent.
Yeah.
Like, I'd rather listen to people that are, like, fascinating. Like, how they make insane shit. Which is almost the same... Which is almost like the same line as... It's the same line in insanity. But different application.
A positive.
Yeah, different application. Jesus fuck. Yeah, well, people are sick, dude.
Yeah,
and I think we know now more than ever because of social media. So in a way, it's good because we have a realization of how frequent these people can be. So,
yeah. So
that was rough. I was like, can this stop? Can we talk about something that's not about fucking touching kids?
Yeah. You want to talk about the UFC fights?
Don't touch kids. Yeah, Marty's here too, so Marty can weigh in.
Oh, sick.
Marty's a genius.
So,
oh my god, Marty's gonna talk shit because I don't know anything.
This is the thing too. I wanted to say before. Like, it's not like I've never fucking.
We don't know shit.
I've never even wrestled, but I've seen stuff. I'm not saying like, oh, this guy should have won. I'm just saying this is what I see and this is.
I wrestled
how I felt.
in middle school.
That doesn't count.
And I won.
Oh, you did, huh? For Woodard.
I fucking did. Dude,
you had the little blue
that?
fucking.
I'm so glad you said that because I didn't want people to think I was lying.
No, yeah, you did.
Huh? No, I sound like Brian Kellen, huh? I used to wrestle in middle school.
No, yeah, I remember that.
I was badass, dude.
But the first one I have is. The Robbie Lawler versus Ben Askren fight.
The dad bod, dude. I didn't know his body looked like that.
I didn't either.
I didn't know his body looked like that. That was my first reaction. I totally forgot like how much podcast I listened to where they hyped him up, and the first thing I thought about was his fucking body. And I was like, this is distracting, bro.
I've been out of the game for UFC for a while. I haven't watched the last fight I watched was like the last John Jones fight.
Dude, he's badass, dude.
And I was in Korea when I watched it.
I fucking love John Jones, bro. Huh?
My cousin met him.
Our homie met him too. Pookie met him? Where'd she meet him?
He met him at the airport.
At the airport? We went to a what was it? Like a yeah.
It was like some sort of fitness expo.
It was like a fitness.
Oh, well, that makes sense.
It was a fitness expo, and oh yeah, my brother was doing jiu-jitsu there, and there was also a fitness expo, and then my friend Pookie came. Felix, sorry.
I like Pookie.
Felix came. Damn, dude, he's so big.
God,
he waited in the line
Super
over
dark.
there at on what was it? What is it?
On it?
Yeah, supplements.
GAT.
Yeah, the GAT supplements booth, and he was there, and then I think it was his birthday, huh? He made John Jones give him a shout out on his birthday.
That's cool.
Like he was doing a selfie, and I was like, that's pretty tight.
That's bad.
Only Pookie can do that. Yeah,
But the one thing I wanted to highlight was it a submission?
what do you think, Marty?
Because so this is not this isn't even my take. The guy in front of me heard me talking to my girl.
I like how you asked that instead of me like talking about the fight because I was like, Marty's gonna cringe over there if he hears me talk about fights.
Oh no, I don't want to talk about the fight. Like I'm not gonna fucking break down every hit. I just want to talk to that one point because like the things that they highlight.
I think you can go like both ways, dude.
I'm not gonna. But I don't know that much about fighting to break it down. You know what I'm saying?
Either.
Like
I don't know.
fucking yeah.
I don't know much about it either.
Because I listen to the Fighting Kid as well, and they go back and forth. I'm like, damn, these guys are fucking smart. And they're like, people were like, oh, that fight was boring, but it was super technical. I'm like, okay, I don't fucking see that.
I remember when I was watching it, I was like, I wanted Ben Askren to win because like hearing all these podcasts hype him up, I was like, oh, dude, I don't want him to lose. So like when he won, dude, but before that, remember when Robbie Lawler slammed him on
Dude,
his
he was fucking
head?
up the whole fight
Dude,
up until that point.
I was so scared. I was like, dude, don't lose. So
Yeah.
like from that, I'll talk about it as like a fan. Like as a fan, I wanted Robbie Lawler. I wanted Ben Askren to win because everybody was like hyping him up. But like when he got his fucking head slammed, I was like, bro,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
But no, so like I said, when I saw it, like he had him, and then they fucking stopped the fight. As soon as he lets go, he gets up and he's like, yo, I was fine. And I see that and I'm like, okay, he was fine, but everyone did see the hand of his fucking arm go limp. But I'm talking to my girl and this fucking drunk, like lonely ass guy.
Where'd you watch it?
At Doc
Oh,
and Eddie's.
yeah. See, he went to Doc and Eddie's.
I love that place. Place is dope. But yeah, so this guy in front of me was by himself, and he turns around. And he's like, "Oh no, he didn't fucking get knocked out, or he didn't have it. Was in a submission because he was just resting his arm. Because the more you fight it, the more like you're gonna get knocked out. Like your blood's gonna rush more, and you're gonna fucking pass out. So he was trying to relax his body, and I'm like, all right, cool. That's like I don't know what you're talking about, so that sounds like a possibility. But my thing was like, yeah, like as soon as he let go, I mean, I don't know if you can get knocked out, and the minute you let go, you come right back too.
Yeah, I don't know enough about it.
Yeah.
It just.
I don't want to talk too much.
Nah, we'll repeat what you said.
Yeah.
Okay, so
He said kind of.
with the KO from punches.
With a
people
KO
tend
from
to come back
punches,
really quickly.
people
With
come back
chokes,
quickly.
I haven't really seen it happen a whole lot.
With chokes.
But yeah, the choke was in and it was done.
Marty said the choke was in and it was done.
Save his submission.
We're gonna call you whenever we talk
Robbie
about a
didn't
fight.
get robbed. I think Ben got robbed.
You think Ben got robbed? Oh, because
Seconds away.
And everyone's saying it. Yeah, he didn't fucking really win. That's
yeah.
fucked. I'm gonna say he won. Too.
I would say
yeah.
I thought that too because once I heard everything, I was like, dude, at the end of the day, like it was close enough.
And actually, this goes back to the same thing with Cain Velasquez fight. Was he? So everyone's saying he got knocked out. Everyone's saying that his knee gave out.
How devastating was that, dude? Like Marty and I were there,
embarrassing.
dude. And
Oh
then-
yeah, you guys are there. That's cool,
dude. It was fucking crazy.
Well,
Huh?
I mean, before that happened, it was cool.
It was
thinking he was
so
gonna win.
fucking hype, dude. It was so sick, and then he got melted.
Yeah, and I think Joe Rogan was saying like, nah, he was out. Like that hit knocked him, and then
I'm
his
too
knee so
biased,
happened to
dude.
go.
I'm
I
too
don't know. Yeah, it's
biased.
really hard to go against.
It's so hard
our
to be
own guy.
here, like, and it's so hard to be here and talk about podcast. I mean, talk about the UFC fights and like the last two UFC fights with Yuma fighters. The first one, fight didn't happen with Kelvin, and the second one, Kane got dusted. So
Yeah.
we're like, maybe we should just stop talking about UFC.
And then the next one I have is the John Jones versus Anthony Smith, the illegal knee. Okay, so first off, I didn't like Anthony Smith, but then
Why did you like him?
so I just don't like him. I don't like. He looks like a pig. He has a pig nose, doesn't he? Or like a little bulldog. I don't know. He has a weird face. He's like I just don't like his face. But no, he did an interview at the end, like on ESPN, and they asked him like, so I guess when he did, I didn't know that was an illegal knee.
Yo,
So when he did that, he said, I guess if he would have said that, I guess he let it slide. So they let the fight keep going.
yeah.
And so they were like, if you would have said this, like the fight would have been over, you would have been disqualified, you would have won. He's like, he was a cool dude. He was like, no, man, I would have won, but I didn't want to go out like
Yeah,
that.
you want to earn it.
Yeah, and so he was like, and he's like, at the end of the day, John Jones is a good fighter. He's like, they took 2 points off. He still ended up winning a decision. And I was like, that's so cool. Like, this guy's like this. And then John Jones also said, like, that guy, what does he call him? Is he Lion or some shit?
Lionheart.
Yeah, he's like, that guy has like fucking heart of a lion. He's a legit ass dude. He's a good fighter. I respect him. And I thought that was super cool, but I just think it's crazy, like, that, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like there's not a lot of people like that.
No, I thought
They
that
would
was
have took the
cool.
easy way out.
I thought that
Like,
was cool too.
Yeah.
Because like, because I fucking love John Jones. I think he's sick. I like watching him fight.
I've always,
He's like a fucking wizard, dude.
from the very beginning, dude.
You know, I was watching Dan Hardy's Inside the Octagon when he broke down John Jones' shit and how like I think. Do you watch those, Marty? Do you watch those Inside? So Dan Hardy's Inside the Octagon. It's cool because he breaks down like fighters and like how they win and what they have to do to win based on like their previous fights.
Okay.
And one of the keys that he had was like John Jones plays for keeps. And what he meant by that was like there's this technique that he has is like when he fucking grabs people's arms and he like yanks their shit to like disable like their punching. And I was like, oh shit. So, oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah. And then the knee kick, the sideways knee kick thing.
Oh,
Is that
yeah.
that one, right? Yeah, and how he just disables your shit so you can't throw anymore. Like he'll hurt you like outside of the fight. Like you're gonna be hurt for a while.
Mm-hmm.
So he was. With that being said, fuck, what was my point? Fuck. Anyways, but hearing that, like, and watching it go down.
Yeah.
Like knowing that and then watching it go down, those things do their job. But watching that and then knowing that and then watching the fight, I was like, holy shit! It was like watching a Venus flytrap like slowly kill a fly. Like he was stuck in there and like just slowly picking him apart, like fucking.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, oh my god! Like after the first round, I just saw it happen, and I was like, Jesus fuck, dude, he's gonna like at any moment, and then it just started happening.
Mm-hmm.
Everything from like how he'll beat you up for a while and then take you down, and then like fucking just how he did, and I was like, oh my god, that was fucking crazy.
Yeah.
He's amazing, dude.
I love him. I've always loved, and I love it too because on Instagram, I follow this. Oh, or actually, yeah, one of
I
our.
gotta pee, dude. Marty, you want to jump in here?
Yeah, he couldn't get in.
Dude, talk about the fights.
you
Hi,
got
everybody. This is the MMA Hour with Marty.
But do you like John Jones? Because as much as I love him and the person he is, a lot of people don't really like him.
Yeah, I mean, I like watching his fights. I don't really care for him as a person.
Oh, what? I think he's a great
Don't.
person. How do you feel about the whole drug thing with him?
The
Like,
steroids.
so many times, like, I don't know. Like, it blows my mind. And I think it's funny because after not this fight, but the last fight he fought, after that fight, I think like a couple days later, it was like breaking news, like John Jones passes the drug test.
Yeah.
And I was like, it's so fucked up that it's like that. But, and I don't know. He's such a, like, humble guy that he's like, he always addresses it. And I think the fact that every time that, it's really hard because it's like he's done a bad thing, but then he comes back and like he fesses up and then he's like, but I'm going to come back. And it's like,
but then he keeps fucking up.
yeah, exactly.
So that's the thing is like it's hard to take someone serious like
It
that
really is.
or to believe them.
Mhm.
when
Yeah.
it's literally every fight.
Yeah, exactly. And then
something
like,
happens.
and now it's kind of sad. Like as much as I love the guy, I'm like a huge fan of him. But after every fight, I'm just waiting. Like, all right, like is he good? Is he good? You know? So I don't know. That's another one.
Yeah, I mean he strung together 2 fights in the span of like 3 months or so.
Yeah.
Which he hasn't done in probably like 4 years. So
I just don't.
hopefully he's on to a good track. with
What do you
that.
think makes him so good though? Like
It's kinda
not like
it's kind of like what Eric was talking about. He's like really well rounded as well.
Yeah.
He's one of the best wrestlers. He's a really creative striker, and he attacks like so many different aspects of fighting. Whereas there's people like you probably saw Cody Garbrandt earlier
Yeah.
tonight, where he's just pursuing that knockout, leaving openings. Whereas John Jones is not in a rush to take him out. Like if the finish comes, it comes, but he's just breaking you down until he gets that tiny opening,
yeah.
and then that's when it's over.
I think that's crazy. That's when you
Yeah.
like that's when you see like those fighters that are like smart fighters, because then it's like they know like the more they start doing this, it's gonna lead to this. Like it's like playing chess.
Yeah.
I don't know how to play chess, but I know like whatever move you make is a future move for something later. So
Yeah.
like you do this, and like 10 steps from now, I'm gonna get this.
Yeah.
And I think I see that in John Jones. I'm like, fuck. Like I said, I don't know anything about fighting, but when I see that and then people address it, like ESPN and shit, I'm just like, oh shit, like that's right. Like
Yeah.
he did this in the first round, knowing that this was gonna happen later on, and I'm just like, fuck, dude. And that's when I think about that. I'm like, I don't. Do you know any other fighters that are like that? I mean,
Yeah,
besides
like-
like the big names.
Yeah. Well, yeah, big names definitely come to mind. Like if you watch someone like an Anderson Silva, for example.
Okay, yeah, that's
you're
what I was
like
thinking of
reading
too.
like if you watch a typical Anderson Silva fight, it goes about 4 minutes and there's a lot of feints. So he's not just going out there going for the knockout. He's seeing how you react to this. He's seeing how you react to this.
Mhm.
He's like downloading all of that
Yeah.
for like the first 4 minutes to like first round, and he sees all the openings.
Damn.
Just reads you.
Yeah, that's super true.
Yeah.
But yeah, and that's now that I'm back home and these fights start coming out, I started watching them a lot more, and I start to see like, oh shit, like this is what's going on nowadays. Because like I said, I think last fight I saw was the last John Jones fight, and then before that, I think I honestly can't tell you the last time I watched the fight before that. So now I'm seeing all these new people. Like the next one I want to get into, I think it's just funny, is Johnny Walker.
Yeah.
How he dislocated his shoulder doing the worm. I think that's so, and I thought he was messing around.
Yeah.
He's like laying there. They come up and like checking him. I'm like, what the fuck did he do? But yeah, like I've never heard of this guy Johnny Walker.
Yeah.
I like the name.
He's pretty new to like the scene.
I like the name.
He's pretty new. I think he's had
He looks
had
Brazilian.
3 fights now in the UFC,
Mm-hmm.
and all those 3 fights are in a combined like 2.5 minutes or something like that.
Oh, so he's quick.
yeah.
Oh, he's not.
Well, it's like one of those guys where you don't really know what he's bringing yet, because you want to see him tested against better and better people. And this Misha Serkinov guy that he fought last time is a legit fighter, and same shit happened. So it just leaves so many questions still, because you're like, what happens if he fights a guy like John Jones?
Yeah.
Is he gonna flying knee him in 30 seconds, or is he gonna be way out of his league? You know,
That's so cool though. Yeah, like I said, so I'm all new to this stuff. So like,
his personality though, he's entertaining.
oh yeah, he was a fucking
just his
weirdo.
fights. He's
Yeah, he
just
was a
like-
weirdo
he's
at
a
the end.
goofball.
He just like yelled into the mic and shit. I don't know, but I think that's all I got. Do you got anything from this weekend that you saw that you
From
like?
the fights?
Yeah, anything.
No, the Cody fight really bummed me out. I'm a really big fan of him, and it sucks to see a guy like that who's super, super talented.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't want to compare him to like a John Jones or something like that. I know everyone will disagree. But he's so young, and he's just an emotional guy, and it sucks to see someone who's that skillful, that talented, kind of fight like it's a street fight. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because he has all the skills of a guy like a John Jones, but he doesn't have like what you guys are saying, like that technical breakdown, like not leaving any openings.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah, I think it's, and just going back to the John Jones thing, I think it's funny. I was watching, I think it was when Eric passed out on his birthday. When I was watching the thing, John Jones was talking about, I think they asked him like, what made you want to, join the UFC, and he was like, well, my 2 other brothers, they played football, so I don't want to be like the oddball out, So I was like, but I think it's so crazy, like those genes in us family, like 2 guys played fucking NFL. This guy's a UFC fighter, he's a champion. Like, who the fuck, dude?
Yeah.
And I think isn't their dad like a pastor or something?
Yeah, he's
What
a
the fuck?
pastor.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if there's anyone that, I mean, more people are familiar with like the NFL, like his
Yeah.
brother's Chandler Jones, who
Mhm.
I don't watch football, but apparently he's legit.
Yeah, he's badass.
Plays for the Cardinals, right?
They're big dudes. Chandler Jones.
Unless he like recently got traded, but he was on the Cardinals for a while, and he's like,
Okay.
I think he just signed like one of the biggest contracts ever.
One of the ones I'm thinking of is like he played for the Ravens.
Oh yeah, that's Arthur.
Arthur. Okay,
So
yeah.
he's the
and he was a
oldest-
big guy. He was
yeah.
a big name.
John's the middle child, and then apparently Chandler, the youngest one, is like the best athlete of the family.
And he's still fucking big.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny because those guys are like, I think like on the line, like linemen, and then you got John Jones, like a lengthy motherfucker, all skinny. But
Bones, he said he got his nickname from like high school football.
yeah, and he legit has
so
chicken
skinny.
legs. I don't know how those things don't break. Like a fucking, like what's the guy that did the kick and broke his
Yeah,
fucking
Silva,
shin?
right?
Yeah. And then he comes back to fight more, dude. Like that's like career ending. That blew my mind too. But was it when he fought? Who's the other guy that he fought? When Silva fought that African dude, the other black guy, young kid,
Nigerian.
yeah, and he
Israel
comes. That's so
Adesanya.
cool. Like we were talking about that because Eric would what? Just because he's black, he's African. I know that's my fucking stupid brain. No, but
Nigeria.
Eric was talking about that too because he was telling him like, and he was telling him like, dude, like I'm like your biggest fan. Like I've watched all your
Yeah.
fights, and then you go and then you like, I think someone, I forgot who I was listening to. Someone said like the coolest way would be if he would have knocked him out
Yeah.
because it would have been like, this is how like you're gonna retire. Like
Yeah.
I'm gonna end you.
Passing of the guard.
But yeah, exactly. You're passing. Yeah. Like,
Yeah,
and I thought
he-
that was so cool, but I don't know. I saw that and I was like, oh shit.
he made an Instagram post. He like reposted it or like posted a screenshot of it.
Mhm.
Israel did before the fight with Silva, where he had just posted a picture of Silva. It was from like 5 or 6 years ago, and it was like, this man's the greatest of all time. It had like 20 likes on it or something like that, which is crazy because now he's probably has like hundreds of thousands of
big time.
followers. But yeah, that's how like big of a fan he was of that guy.
Oh yeah.
It's crazy to see.
So cool. Well, I'm glad to have you on the show. This is, what's crazy is he's unofficially like the first guest we've had on the show.
Dude.
It's just
Am I?
crazy. Yeah.
Minute with Marty.
Huh?
I called it the MMA minute with Marty.
I like this.
MMA minute.
And you live in Phoenix, right?
Yeah.
So that's cool because we could do like, do you know what we should do? After like when there's big fights, we should go up to Phoenix and do an episode with them.
You want to go to Phoenix with your girlfriend lives there.
No, she's moving back down though. On a side note. Yeah, she's moving back down like this week, next week.
Sick, 'cause we all love the UFC.
But yeah,
Probably the part where like no one knows what we're talking about. And they're just
no,
like,
yeah,
Well, a lot of our demographic is single moms.
yeah, and I'm pretty sure they watch it.
And they like watch it.
But I think we should do this though.
Down?
Yeah.
We can do whatever we want, dude.
All right, gonna get out. I'm just kidding. I'm just joking. Oh man.
You're filling in, dude.
Yeah, he was a natural.
What's up, bro?
So slow down. He's like, oh shit, pushing his hair back.
Now I know you guys are bummed.
Why?
Because I'm back.
So we can end the show now, right? I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
Girl? Huh?
Oh, you know what? Another thing. I don't know if it's new news unless you.
Yeah,
knew.
Marty got that warm butt, dude. You got that warm ass, bro.
I don't know if it's new news, but who was it? Oh, wait. I know it's on here.
What's up, bro?
I
I don't even know how long we've been riffing for.
I'm going to blank. We still have time. I don't think we have questions, so we're good. We're gonna have to.
Yeah.
We don't have to cut time to do questions. Yo, I'm going blank.
Conor McGregor.
Conor McGregor and what's his name? The fight's supposed to happen.
Cowboy. Cowboy, right, Marty?
Is it that one?
Yeah, he was supposed to fight Cowboy, and it's off.
Yeah.
I heard on Rogan.
Did you see why though?
No, what'd they say?
Wait, I forgot why.
Marty.
I haven't seen the podcast yet, but apparently Joe was telling Brendan that they wanted to schedule it as a co-main event.
That's what it was.
Oh.
They wanted to schedule it as a co-main event, and Conor McGregor's like, no, dude, like I know what I'm worth. Like I'm a main event person.
Why would you even ask that of him?
But I mean, I kind of get him though.
You think? Wait.
They're gonna bring the money.
No,
Yeah.
I mean, like, why would you even ask Conor to step down like that? You're an idiot.
I don't know. And then the way the guy is like.
On Rogan, they made a good point that
That's where I heard it.
they made a good point that how dumb that was to ask, because when Conor and Nate fought the first time, it wasn't a fucking title fight. So like the whole only having title fights as main events is kind of bullshit. Cell's like, I'm fucking over it.
Sorry. No, I think
We went fully MMA for a second.
we have listeners, and that's why I had to be like, yo, I'm no fucking professional. This is just
No,
like
we're not.
what
We're
I'm
just
saying.
A
Yeah.
couple dorks.
Because I know we have listeners. I'm like, you're fucking stupid. Like me yelling at their
Everybody's
fucking
probably
TV
like,
and
you're
shit.
fucking tired.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But
We
No,
should.
we have-
I bet you there's a bunch of people that yell at the TV when they're watching us saying that we're retarded.
probably. Oh well.
Fuck it.
We
They
know
still
you are.
listen.
Yeah.
You're back, aren't you? Sick. Yeah,
but-
it was fun. It was entertaining. That was the night where I ate 5 pieces of pizza and a bunch of beer, and my face swole up because I'm allergic to gluten.
It's fucking fake.
It's not fake, dude. It's not fake news.
What's
it's
gluten?
Not like
What
George
is
It's
gluten?
not like George Bush and the Twin Towers. It's not like the aliens, and it's not like everything else that you said earlier.
What's gluten?
That's a good question, actually.
He's like, it's something I'm allergic to.
Beer, pizza, and all the things that
You
are
drink beer.
all the things I know, dude.
And I don't.
I want a beer right now.
No, you're allergic, dude.
I want food, bro.
After this.
Perfect. I'm so excited.
What else we got?
Next current event.
Next current event.
There's a lot of currents.
There's actually a lot. Yo, okay, this is the one. Did you see? I think it's on. I saw it on Facebook and a lot of places. Did you see that video where that spider crawled into the back of that guy's car?
Fuck
Did
you.
you guys see that?
No, I never saw it.
Oh my god, where are you?
I'm not
What
gonna
do
wa-
you see?
I literally sit here all day.
Can you pull it up, Sal, please?
No. I don't want to watch it.
No, it's not scary. It's just like, so it's like this SUV.
I don't like spiders, dude. I have like arachnophobia.
Okay, but it's not gonna come out of the screen.
Yeah,
Sal,
dude,
make sure it
but
doesn't come out of the
still.
screen, please. No, it's like this SUV, and it's like the spider. And I think the first time I saw it, like someone commented like,
I'm already freaking out.
or someone captioned it like, should I tell them? And it's this spider, and it crawls into like the crest of like the back door. And it goes in, and then you don't see it.
Fuck you,
Yeah.
dude. It's a
But-
big one. Is it Australia? Has
Oh,
to be,
it's
right?
pretty big. It looks big, huh?
Yeah, it has to
It
be.
looked probably like the size of my hand. No lie.
Fuck that, dude.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. I think I'm good. You
Just
know what?
watch it.
Oh, it's crazy, dude. That's gnarly. Yeah. Oh, yeah, dude. Next one.
No, but and it's funny because I have a somewhat similar story. So,
Let's just hear the story. We don't have to watch the video, huh?
no, I don't have a video, but so we had went up to me and Saito went up to San Diego, and we're driving and we're heading home. We're on the freeway. There's a bunch of traffic, and we're on the far left lane, so there's no way you can exit.
This is recent.
Yeah, like maybe like 2-3 weeks ago,
Okay.
maybe a month. I don't know,
Yeah.
but it was this year, and
2019.
and so I'm driving, and so I have a Jeep, so the whole front is the whole hood is white on the
Yeah.
inside, so any little thing you can see it. So I'm driving in the corner of my eye, I see something, and I see a dot, and I'm like, whatever, it's probably like a stain, and I see it move, and I'm like, the fuck? I look up, and it's a fucking spider, dude. It wasn't even that big. It's probably the size of my thumb.
You're like,
But it was like a brownish tan one. I freaked out, and I was like, oh my god, and I'm like sitting there, and I'm like, Saida, kill it. She's like, what? And I'm like, the spider. She's like, no, you kill it. I was like, I can't. I'm scared of spiders. So she's like, all right, fine. So she grabs like a napkin, And instead of grabbing the napkin like with a flat hand so you get a bigger volume to cover, she does it with like a tip of her finger, like she's gonna push it in. She goes to do it, she hits it, and it falls onto my lap.
Oh fuck!
And I'm like, oh fuck! And luckily I wasn't paying attention because in front of us was like a huge gap. Like the cars had moved a little because I said we're in traffic. The cars had moved a little, and as I go to like, oh fuck, and I punch.
I'm so nervous listening.
I punch the gas. I punch the gas, and we go forward a little. I'm like, oh shit, hit the brake, and I'm like trying to hit it. I hit it, and it comes off, and it's on the floor. And I'm like, get it, and she's trying to kill it. It goes into like the inside, like underneath our mats.
Oh no! Why'd you bring it up? Oh,
it's real quick.
No.
Just watch it.
Uh.
See it right there?
Oh!
Look, and then it just goes in, and it's gone.
No. That was legit. I'm not overreacting. Fuck that, dude. Fuck that. Fuck all that, bro.
So anyway, so then
it went in? Oh,
Yeah,
hold on. Let me get all the stress out.
It drives me crazy.
Dude, I got chills in my head. Fuck that video.
It's
and you know
fucking
what?
huge.
And usually I would say I'm going to play it over. Not playing that over because I don't want to watch that shit again. Fuck that. No. All right, what are you doing?
What?
I thought you were going to bring it up. I was going to say.
No.
Pissed off.
And so, okay, so back to my story.
Fuck that
So
video,
the
dude.
spider that's in my Jeep goes underneath the seats, and I'm like, oh shit. So the whole time I'm like driving, like, yo, I can't do this. And it's funny because I was legit like mad and scared. I hate spiders. Spiders are like my biggest fear, spiders and snakes. And that was in my car, knowing that it wasn't dead, just
That's how I
walking
feel
around.
right now.
Yeah, knowing he was walking around, I legit remember I was like looking around, and I'm like. And I was like, as soon as we exit, we're going to the car dealership, and I'm selling the Jeep. Like, I was being serious. I was so scared. Like, there's no way I could drive this Jeep.
Overreacting.
No, I know, dude. And then I'm inside, I was like laughing. I'm like, it's not funny. Like, we need to get this thing out of here. And eventually it came back up. She ended up killing it. But I remember, like, if that thing's here, who knows how many more are in here.
Dude, I always think
And
that
I
too.
fucking-
Because aren't, like, whenever they're spiders, there's, like, eggs,
They lay
right?
eggs, yeah.
Yeah, and I think there was one time when I moved the bed, I used to have a bed frame in here, and now it's just like a
Just a bed.
yeah, it's just the
Just a
bed. So
mattress.
it's like the bottom part and then like squishy part, but there was like a frame that it was in. And when I moved it out, I totally thought I was gonna see spiders. And I was so fucking scared. I was like, dude, fuck no. If I see a spider, I'm out. I'm moving out of my own house. I'm out. And dude, I fucking hate spiders too. Dude. I'm not down.
Yeah.
I'll fucking sock the wall.
And it's funny because I know why I got spiders in my car is because when I was in Texas, I had to do some. We went out to go do land nav with the compass and shit, and they let us drive our cars out there, but it was like in the middle of like fucking nowhere.
What's going on? Barry died?
Ah, shit. Well, I'm gonna take a break 'cause I need to go pee.
All right. Oh, sorry, did it again. Bam.
R. Kelly pissing on people. How do you feel about that?
Dude, okay, like so.
Did he do it?
Oh, he definitely did it.
What?
You
Did you see the recent interview where he freaked out?
No, I was gonna, and I like.
But you've seen like little.
I've heard little clips about it, and he like freaked out. I think we talked about it on the phone a little bit. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
And my
Oh yeah.
sorry, that was disgusting. My first reaction was like, dude, if you freak out about anything that much, I feel like you're definitely guilty.
And see, my thing was, I think because he freaked out, like it, you got to think like, okay, say if he didn't do it,
Okay.
he's freaking out because he's trying to prove to everybody like I didn't fucking do it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And everyone's like, nah, you did it. Nah, you did it.
Yeah, you definitely
And
did.
like anything he says, they're just like, nah, you did it. So he's freaking like he's at the point where he's like, yo, I don't know what to tell you guys. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to like. I didn't fucking do it. So he freaks out, and I get his frustration if he didn't do it. But I feel like if he did do it, he'd be like, no, I didn't do it. And they'd be like, yeah, but no, I didn't do it. Just
Dude.
to like push it off. But like the fact that he freaked out, like I think he might be like in a position where
maybe
he didn't do it, and he's just like, dude, and he's probably freaking out, like, dude, I'm about to go to prison for something I didn't do, which happens all the time,
Yeah, 100%.
all the time.
I don't know. When you listen to like professionals talk about like mannerisms when people lie and shit, like usually if you react right away, like you're telling the truth. But if you take a second to react, like a couple seconds, I don't know. But it's weird because like, you know, there's something like everybody's told a lie, right? A lie before, right?
No,
Shut up.
oh, I did.
Every
You see what I just did there?
but you see how
What?
you see how you reacted like right away.
Yeah.
So a lot of people would say like you were telling the truth, but you knew you were lying. So it's like one of those things. It's like you kind of got to take it case by case because like I don't know. It's weird because he has all that sexual music. He has all like he has a past
And that's what
history.
That's what I'm mad about too, because supposedly like iTunes and all them are taking off his music, but
yeah, for sure, don't do that, dude. Don't be a
No,
fucking dick
dude.
about it.
remix to Ignition.
Yeah,
Ignition,
people should still be able to listen to that. It's like you're the one that chooses to play it or not.
Yeah,
Yeah, people are pussies. They're just pulling out whenever they're like involved with like a certain individual that's in hot water. It's
I
like,
never
dude, just
pull out.
fucking. I mean, I do.
what?
I think with the R. Kelly thing, if you're Apple, if you're any of these other people, like,
Don't
and
let it.
you're like removing yourself from the situation, like, dude, you gotta realize that. I mean, I guess you can do whatever you want because you're an individual company, but you have all these people like fucking us that like to listen to fucking his music and can separate the art from the individual.
And that's the thing that pisses me off too, is like, just because I listen to R. Kelly's music and I like his music doesn't mean I'm okay with what, if he did do it, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, you're not gonna piss.
Like,
on
I'm not
people.
on board with that.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I mean, if someone asks me to, I'll think about it. But yeah, no, I'm not gonna just go piss on like young girls and stuff.
yeah, but I want to listen to.
But I like, yeah,
yeah, I want to listen to his music. guy.
Exactly, that pissed
Sometimes
me
I
off.
want to listen to "Trapped in the Closet" and laugh. You
I don't like
song?
that song.
Dude. It's funny.
He's literally just talking. all
It's
the
so
time.
funny,
Trapped in
dude.
the closet.
You remember when it was on BET and they would play it like on the?
It's
on
a
the
fucking
countdown?
long ass song.
It
isn't
is a long ass. The videos, dude. I thought he was funny more than anything. I was like, this guy's hilarious.
Fuck.
Because he was like super serious.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. With that, if he did it, fuck him. If he didn't, I'm sorry. I don't know what you're gonna do, but
But
you're not.
just don't take down his music.
But don't take his music down.
yeah, don't fucking take his music. I bet you we're gonna find out shit about like Salvador Dali that's fucked up, and then like, what are we gonna do? Rip his shit down? Or
And
even the Michael Jackson stuff. Like, what the hell? Who's that?
Oh, hey.
You better come here right now.
Hey, Dad.
You better come here right now.
He's saying he's
Dad,
being. He's
stick your
saying.
fucking head in here. Papa Pixie's in the house. You look drunk. Come here. Oh, he's totally lit,
He
dude.
smells like hookers and beer.
Don't say that. My mom's gonna listen to this.
He smells like beer and not hookers.
Not hookers.
He
Wow, you
doesn't-
smell like beer and not hookers.
Wink, wink.
Smells like Hawaii. Yeah, dude, don't take down like the Michael Jackson
Same
thing.
thing.
Yeah, same thing. Like, just fucking separate it.
Like,
People are hyper.
And I get, and that's the thing is like, I don't want people to think like, oh, so you're okay with? No, I'm not okay with what he's doing. What he's doing is fucked up. If he did it, both of them. But their music is like the artist side of them. That
Yeah.
it's one of those things. Like, I feel this way about Lady Gaga. I like her music. I don't like her as a person. I think she's weird. I think she's good looking, but I think she's a little weirdo. And a lot of
Yeah.
people can disagree with me, and I know they will because I've heard it. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? And that's okay. But
you
I
like her music.
I like her music. Her music, it makes me feel good. It makes me feel a certain way. But if I'm not gonna watch a movie about her life because I could care less because I don't like the
Yeah.
person she is.
Yeah.
Same thing with Michael Jackson. If they did this stuff, okay, I don't like them as a person, but their music makes me feel good. They have good music.
What's going on? Oh, it filled up? Oh, man.
You want to tell her or should I tell her?
What?
You're fired.
No,
You're fired. She just like knocks it over. I'm out. Fuck you guys. Do you want me to stop this too? Yeah, I'll stop.
Boom. What? What were we talking about?
Michael Jackson and that you like him and you wish you were
Hey,
a little
no,
blood.
that's not what I
Okay.
said.
I swear that's what you said before we.
Bitch.
But yeah, so I don't know, man. Like I said. Oh, and then actually, yeah, Marty made a good point. Like he was saying. What'd you say? I asked him if he liked John Jones, and you said.
Not really as a person, but
As a fighter. He doesn't like John Jones as a person, the person he is, but he likes him as a fighter. He thinks he's a good fighter and he's a smart fighter. And so that goes back to the same thing.
I would agree with that.
Like, you might not agree with the thing. What the fuck did you just do?
Water down my vodka bang.
Yo, okay, breaking news, everybody. Eric just poured water into his Ciroc.
It's too gnarly. It's freaking me out.
The fuck? I'm losing my shit
Sue
right
me,
here.
bro.
God.
It tastes like shit.
Okay, I don't like Eric as a person, but on the podcast, I like him as a podcast. Just kidding. I
You're
love you,
an
dude. I love you,
asshole.
dude. You could have pissed in that, and I would have been totally okay with it. Like, yo, that's what Eric does. I love you, dude.
I love you too, man.
I love you more.
I'm hungry.
Oh my god. Here we go.
Yeah, separate the artist from the individual.
And there you go. Dude, don't take his music off. I got one more, and then I think we're good.
Cool.
So, I don't have like a specific, like news article, but it's like an overall thing. So the whole thing with guys that are changing their fucking bodies to be girls, and then they do girl sports, should that be allowed? I want to say no, and it's just not. It's not right.
So getting
It's
a
cheating.
So I'm a guy, and I chop my ween off.
Okay, so
and I do girl sports.
Yeah, but okay, say you're playing fucking say you're okay, we'll do wrestling. You're in high school, you're a wrestler, and you're fucking losing, and you're a guy, and you're losing all the time. And you're like, fuck, dude, like if I was a wrestler girl, I'd totally win. So then you go, I want to be a girl now. Go get the whole sex change, then you go and wrestle girls, but you still have the guy genes and everything, so you have that thing over them.
The DNA.
And then you just start crushing it in women and basketball, everything.
That's not fair.
It's not fair, right?
No.
Like, yeah, you can switch. You can be a girl. You can switch and you can get your dick chopped off. Whatever you want to do, get a pair of titties on you. But you're still a guy underneath all that.
Yeah, 100%.
So you still have to do guy things.
Yeah, you were born a man. You still have all the DNA and all the building blocks of like a man, all the testosterone, the build. Like just because you chopped your ween off doesn't mean you're at the same like performance level as like a woman, or vice versa. You know, just because like you have a vagina and you like recognize as a man doesn't mean you can perform at like a man level.
Exactly.
Dude, I was actually watching. Oh, this is totally sexist.
I was gonna say another sexist thing. Well,
What?
I'll go after you.
So I was working a Yelp event at like a pizza place called My Pie, and they had the USA versus Brazil soccer game on.
Ooh.
And like you watch people that watch soccer, like you watch Mexico soccer compared to like European soccer, there's a huge difference.
Yes.
Like European soccer players are really fucking technical. They like it's like watching a video game. And so the women's were playing, and I was so used to watching European soccer that like the comparison was like day and night, dude.
It's
like you
slow.
watch, it's slow. They can't stop the ball. Like the just the level of play was way higher, and I was like, holy shit! You could tell there's like a difference. Like obviously still really good and like world class for women, but there's like an obvious difference. Like I think Rogan says it best, right? Like when he says just like, dude, there's what he says like him compared to like Shaq.
Yeah. Well, he talks a lot about Fallon Fox, who was an MMA fighter.
Yeah,
She's like
Fallon
perfect
Fox.
example.
Yeah.
She's beating the shit out of girls, like knocking them out.
Yeah,
Wait,
because
what's going
Fallon Fox was like a woman,
No,
was a guy that
sex change,
got a sex change.
So exactly what we're talking about.
Yeah, yeah.
And
But
he's crushing it.
knocking girls out.
and MMA is probably the best example because this Fallon Fox person was a man and then got a sex change to be a woman, and now he's like fucking knocking girls out.
I want to look this. Who's
He's
the
gonna
fuck?
look it up. Yeah, so that's
Fought in a while, but there's a girl in the UFC right now.
With the V? Fallon Fox.
was it Gabby?
With an F.
Oh,
Oh,
But-
like Jimmy Fallon.
no, but isn't that crazy though? That's probably the best example, right? Because you're
That's a
dealing
perfect
with
example.
You're like dealing with someone's health directly, like you're fucking knocking people unconscious.
First transgender MMA fighter, Fallon Fox, is crushing skulls. No fucking shit.
Yeah, no, dude, you gotta like whatever you're born with, bro. That's what you gotta do, or else start your own league, huh? I would say that.
Damn, dude. But
What?
wait, is that what he used to look like? Oh no.
It's just, huh?
It said Paulo Costa offers to beat up transgender.
Dude, that giant motherfucker.
Dude, just her like paired up to this other girl.
Can I see?
Yeah.
For people that don't know that are listening, we're looking at a picture of Fallon
Look
Fox
it.
versus.
Even
Oh, yeah,
she's like,
giant.
even this girl's like, I'm gonna lose.
So if you Google Fallon Fox versus Tamika Brett, you can see how big this like Fallon Fox.
I mean, yo,
Man
Tamika's pretty
thing.
big too, but
Yeah, Tamika's big. I mean, look at girls. Huh?
There's probably still a weight class. Like they probably weigh the same, but it's
Yeah.
like bone density, bone structure, all that.
Yeah.
You're taking estrogen.
100%. Yeah, the bone density, the bone structure. Like you're still born a fucking man. You have all this stuff that, I mean, all these characteristics of a man when you were born that make you a man.
it's like the way I think of it, and maybe I'm wrong. The way I think of it is like, say if you had a fucking Nissan Versa and you put a body of a Ferrari, it's still a fucking Nissan Versa.
Yeah, you
it just
got the-
has the outer
you
side.
got the-
That's
yeah,
a good
it's
example.
like
right?
putting the
That's like
engine. It's like you're putting a Versa engine in a Ferrari. It's still gonna run like a fucking
That's
Versa.
the best analogy I've came up with in my entire life.
That was good.
I've always come up with something that I think, and I do a lot of. I'll say an analogy, and they'll be like, "That doesn't make any fucking
You're
sense."
Like, wait a second.
I'm like,
no.
yeah, but you get what I'm saying. That was a good one.
That
But
was
yeah,
a good one. No, it's 100% like just because. I mean, not just because you're born a man, you're gonna have the man engine, and just because you chop off your ween, you're still gonna have a man engine.
That's crazy because, like, I mean, I don't think this fucking guy
Oh my
is
god, I would never chop my ween off.
I don't think this
just
guy's
keep it, huh?
pretty.
Just keep it. Just tuck it in. Remember that episode of Workaholics when Adam tucks his wiener in? He's
Oh,
like,
yeah,
I can't
I
go.
can't
to,
go-
what does he say?
because I lost my dick.
No, where are they going? I
Yeah,
go to-
concert?
yeah, what are they
I
going?
can't. Do you remember?
That when
When,
Adam Devine tucks his
he
dick
walks
in,
in and he tucks
and they're
it in.
going to a festival. It's like hedonism or
because
something.
I lost my dick.
I can't go to hedonism. I can't get. Oh, what does he say?
It was something. Yeah.
God damn
But
it!
I was
missed
thinking of that
show.
too.
Me and Jordan used to like live off of workaholics.
Oh my god, that was another fucking chapter 2 Bible. No,
It was
but
Viva La Bam and Workaholics.
no, this girl, guy, whatever the fuck, like it. I mean, I don't think it's fucking
Dude,
pretty.
it's hard because like, what's the solution, right? Like, say if like I have a kid that's transgender, like how do I handle that, right? So you definitely what you can't do is try to change what has been. Let me try to word this right. So say my kid is a man and feels like a woman, right? And like wants to do like MMA.
Mhm.
You almost don't, like, from all my morals now, like you want them to do what they're passionate about, right? Like all they want to do is be like equal. You almost have to have like a separate league that is like these transgenders, and like
I
it
was
almost
thinking
has
the
to be
same
like
thing.
men and women too, but a sub thing. So it's like transgender league, men's transgender, women's transgender.
But-
so you fight what you were born with, but everybody in here is transgender.
But you know what it would be?
Yes.
A bunch of guys just dressed as girls fighting. That's what it'd be.
It's
So
rough.
it's not like you. It's
But if I was born like I was born a man, but I feel like a woman, and I got
it
the
doesn't
sex
matter
change,
what you
hold on.
feel.
But I know. But hold on, let me tell you. It's always how they feel. That's all the transgender thing's based on. So like I was born a man,
Mhm.
feel like a woman, get the sex change, and I want to fight MMA. You can't fight fucking other men. You can't fight women. I can't fight women, dude. Like
Yeah.
I was born a man. That's what it was.
Yeah.
I have no control. You can't fight with them. It's
Mhm.
like there's just the rules. And by the way, the UFC is a fucking private company, and any company you want to fight for is a private company. So whatever, they can do whatever they want. So don't get mad at them.
Yeah,
Go fight somewhere
that's
else.
true. Exactly.
So
Or
exactly
don't
that.
watch it. Yeah.
Or don't watch it. Go fight somewhere else, or start your own league, which I think exactly these people should do. And it's like, well, we should have equal thing. You really shouldn't. You can go fight. You can go start your own thing if that's the case, because you can't make all these other people do what you want. If you feel that way, then go start your own thing, just like everything else. Whatever the topic is, if it's transgender, or even people feel that way about their jobs all the time. Like they feel unequal, like with positions. And what do most people do? They go start their own business. They go start their own thing. Same thing. Go start your own thing. And there may not be a market for it right away, but eventually there could be.
Mhm.
And that can be because of you. So instead of bitching and whining about the marketplace or about the space that's going on that you're in, then create your fucking own space.
Exactly.
People will find reasons to bitch all the time.
Mhm.
So that's the situation with these fucking transgenders, with all this like sexual shit that's going on. Stop bitching, make your own market, create your own fucking world.
Or shut up and just fucking watch it.
Or shut up and just fucking watch
Yeah,
it.
exactly. That's all it is. And
Dropping
yeah,
knowledge today, bro.
that's good. I like that. You came in strong with that one.
I think people bitch too much, dude, and it's exhausting. I don't have any friends that are sensitive to shit like that. Most of my friends, like you guys here, are like people that do shit. So if they're unhappy with their situation, they fucking make stuff happen and they switch it around.
Yeah.
And they make it better. They make a better environment for themselves rather than like sitting themselves in the fucking swamp of sorrow and feel bad for themselves and bitch and complain. They fucking find a new way to make shit better. So I think that's what you do. Whatever the fucking situation, like if it's the like I said, the transgender thing, the fucking sexuality thing, like whatever it may be, always try to find a way to make it better. Think positively.
And I think with this girl, I just looked this up. It says Fallon Fox's last fight was on
Fucking people, right, Marty? God damn it.
Oh yeah, in 2014. 2014 was her last fight, or his last fight, whatever the fuck. And I think what happened was, I don't know when cutting your dick off and getting a vagina, when that became like a thing.
Yeah.
But I'm guessing around this time, 2014, was like this fucking guy did this, and then it was like I want to be in the UFC and I want to fight. Like, I'm a girl. I consider myself a girl. I got the thing. And I think UFC, like, all of them were just like, well, fuck, we've never had this happen before. Like, I guess, yeah, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, there was, I'm pretty sure when they started UFC, they were like, but if at any point a guy decides to fucking want to be a girl, he can't go into the girls' league.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I think it happened. And then the people of, like, Dana White and all of them were just like, well, fuck, this has never happened.
Was it
so
in the UFC, Marty?
Well, okay, UFC,
Yeah.
my bad. I meant to say MMA.
No.
So I think, like, the people of MMA were just like, well, we never fucking thought this would happen. So
Yeah.
I guess, yeah, go ahead. You know, you got the surgery, so you're a girl. So yeah, go for it.
Because MMA as a sport's like fairly new.
Yeah, and yeah, and so I think
Yeah.
now,
Yeah.
now I'm pretty sure certain jobs, certain sports have rules like that now,
Yeah.
because it's one of those things like you create something and you can only go so far with the rules. You never know what's going to happen in the future. Like I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure that's something that they were just like, there might be a chance that this guy want to switch to a girl. Like, I'm pretty sure that's what they were thinking.
Yeah,
And
give
no one
people-
thinks of stuff
dude,
like
we're
that.
in like a space right now where we're all learning and making fucking mistakes. So give people a goddamn break, dude. What the fuck? Like, we're so easy to get pissed off at people, man. That's what I like when I listen to Rogan or like Fighter the Kid and they like do these current events. Like, people are so quick to just fucking lash out at people. Like, some people deserve it for sure, but like your first reaction shouldn't always be like throw them to the fucking wolves.
Exactly. You can, and it goes back to you can't believe everything you see on TV or in the
100%.
news, and that's why. One, I don't watch the news because it's fucking boring. And two,
educate yourself.
Yeah, and two, I'm not gonna, because I know if you watch Fox News, they're a fucking certain side. If you watch CNN, it's all different sides. So you could watch Fox. I could be wrong, but I know you could watch like a certain news station, and they could be against Trump. So everything they're gonna put out is gonna be Trump did this wrong, did this. This other news is for Trump. They're gonna be like, yeah, but Trump did this. And this.
And then you're in an echo chamber of like positive.
So you don't know who to believe.
Yeah.
And there's this other podcast. I fucking hate that we're saying this because people are probably thinking like these guys are just going off of podcasts they see.
That's what most people do.
And exactly.
You get your information. Where do you get your information? People get it from.
No, I'm not saying that. I mean, like they're probably thinking like these guys are trying to like be like these podcasts, which we're not trying to do. It's just this is what I'm saying. I don't watch that news, so when this is where I get my news from.
Yeah, podcast.
And just because what they say isn't what I agree with, but a lot of the things they say are a lot like Brendan Schaub, all of them, they all think the way I think. So when they say something, I'm like, yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking.
Well, from all the hours of listening to him, you kind of have like a underlying like reinforcement because you kind of trust their opinion over time, right?
It's not that I trust it. It's just their mindset is my mindset.
Yeah, you guys
because
think all
like
the
you
same
said,
way.
yeah.
But even that, you still have to like kind of be like, because there's a lot of things that like you and I talked about. There's a lot of things that like even Brendan or even Rogan says that because I love Rogan so much that I have to step back a lot of the times and be like, you can't always agree with him because like he's your idol. Like, and I over time, like at first I agreed with everything Rogan said, and then I had to like learn how to have my own opinion, like how he does on his show.
There you go.
With other people, it's like you have to learn how to have your own opinion and not take everything for fucking at first glance and take the time to consider things and understand how things happened and the origins and everything. So. But we are a fucking entertainment show, so we're taking everything for how it is. So
exactly, I think it's cool if we just pull from it. But what I was going with was I listened to this new podcast. Well, it's not new, but to me it's new. It's called Drinking Bros, and it's a bunch. And everyone that's on it has either something to do with the military, whether they were ex-special forces, Navy SEAL, a Ranger, JTAC.
Sick sense of humor, those
But
motherfuckers.
yeah. But I guess me being from the military, I get it, and like everything they talk about, I feel like I'm with my buddies again in my team because. I'm like, oh, fuck. Like, what they're talking about, they say the craziest things.
Yeah, they fucking
And
do.
it's like, yo, like, that's the humor I'm used to. It's dark humor. And they say it, too. They're like, I know, we know this is fucked up, but who gives a fuck? We don't fucking care. And when they talk, they have a lot of smart people. They got guys over in Special Forces and Navy SEALs, like I said. And these guys went to college. They got degrees and stuff. And, like, they're really fucking smart people, but they just like that fucking... type of
they
like,
see the
war.
gnarliest side of the world that like
Exactly.
those sick jokes are like nothing compared to like reality.
Exactly. Yeah, because a lot of those jokes, like, yeah, I've seen that, so I can joke about it.
I got so many messages about fucking one of our questions about the babies.
What about it?
Remember the one about the dead babies on the tree?
Dude, and that's the thing is like,
And that guy's fully from the military.
that's a normal, it's not normal, but like in our world, military.
People don't stop to look at that shit.
Exactly.
Yeah,
And so
because they know it's a joke.
yeah, but and so in that, since they're all like military guys, they talk about the news and stuff, and they talk about that, and that's where I got it from. Was like they were saying like, and I see it too. You can see if you watch news articles from different news stations, they go either negative or positive towards Trump or towards this side and this side, and they bring it up, and that's where they say fuck all what they say. This is the facts that are laid out in front of me. This is what I think. This is what I got out of my research. This is how I think. I'm not saying this is what's going on. I'm not saying this is right. I'm not saying this is wrong. This is what I see, and this is what I fucking program in my mind, and that's it. And I like that because that's so true. Because I see shit, and I'm just like, all right, that's cool. But the thing I fucking hate is I can't watch the news because I'm watching something on news, and I'm just like, that's probably wrong. But that's probably right. I don't know what to believe.
Yeah.
So I just kind of like turn it off.
Yeah, educate yourself. At the
Exactly.
end of the day, no matter where you're getting your shit from, if you're watching Fox, if you're watching a podcast like us, if you're fucking talking to people from your job, always get a second, third opinion and make your own opinion from that.
Yeah.
Don't always make your opinion from like one thing.
Yeah.
And usually I don't like to tell people what to do, but that's kind of like the one thing for sure that I'm most confident when it comes out of my mouth is you can't just speak out of confidence from hearing information from one person. You have to like if you tell me something, I have to even if you tell me something, I have to question something, ask somebody else, if I'm unsure of it, and then get my own opinion from that. Because yeah, you can't just be over here like spreading false information.
Exactly. And but yeah, and that's why like, dude, like I hate talking to people about politics because one, I don't know anything about them, and two, like, like the whole Trump on the wall thing, like people say all this shit, like, well, if he does this is gonna happen. I'm like, yo, I don't care. Like, and it's not that I want people to go back to Mexico. It's not, or I don't want to Mexico because that's what a lot
There's
of
so
people
many
think.
layers.
There's a lot of illegals like from everywhere, from different countries. So like, I'm not saying like I want that to happen, but if it does, whatever, dude. Like we have no control. It's their fucking thing. We're just like, it's kind of like it's their world. We're just living in it, and that's just what it is. You have no say.
At the end of the day, when it comes to like politics too, like you can't argue in it because there's so many fucking layers to it.
Exactly.
And yeah, to argue with like another person about it, like I forgot where I heard it, but a lot of people say, I've heard from many different people that you can't argue about like politics, music, and religion. Like those are the three things you can't really argue with it because a lot of them are pretty subjective. Even though a lot of politics are law, a lot of it is fucking subjective because there are silly laws like the marijuana laws, obviously the fucking
gun laws.
The gun laws. Like at the end of the day, at the end of the day, all this stuff comes down to people like you and I that only put in time to be in those positions, and it's people that are deciding these things, not fucking robots or any of this shit. So at the end of the day, it's kind of like most of it is subjective, arguably. So that music, politics, religion, you can't fucking argue it. Like if I like Biggie and you like Tupac, doesn't mean I'm saying fuck Biggie and you're saying fuck Tupac.
Exactly.
Or if I'm saying like, I don't know, people are just so malicious out the gate that people need to relax for sure.
Yeah. I think fucking that's why I hate when people are like, you should think this way, you should do this. I don't think you should tell me what I should do or think about anything. I think you should let me have my own opinion, and that's it. And that's what I would like to. That's why every time I say stuff, I'm like, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. This is just what I think. It's just my opinion. I'm not saying what I'm saying is right. I'm not saying this is what people should think or what they should do. This is what I think, and that's all. That's just me.
Dude,
and
I can never. Whenever I meet somebody new, it's so weird because I almost worry that sometimes I'm in an echo chamber with my friends, but I kind of rely on my friends to tell me when I'm acting a certain way. But like when fuck, that was the point I had. I hate when this shit happens. Fuck, this shit always happens.
See, and this is the point. This is whenever we start getting sponsors, like, and then I'll just go into the sponsor.
They're like, you fucking.
If we ever get fucking sponsors,
Corazon Negro Coffee. Buy it.
He's a supporter.
Yeah, supporter. We can't say sponsor because he doesn't give us money.
My mom loves the coffee, by the way.
Does she really?
Yeah.
It's delicious.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's fucking good. You haven't had it yet, huh?
No, but I've had X Endurance.
Yeah. I work with X Endurance and they're fucking good shit. Here's right here.
They got coffee?
No, they don't have coffee, but
Okay,
they have
cool.
fucking awesome supplements.
That's when it's tough. When you
What?
got like two, like safe. Like I listen to podcasts and they have, like the Drinking Bros one. They have Black Rifle Coffee, which is a veteran-owned
That's sick.
coffee company,
Yeah.
and then they have another one that also does coffee, but they try to not say like this coffee's better than this one, so they like go because they have other products.
Yeah.
They have like sport energy drinks and stuff like that, pre-workout, so they talk more about that. But if you go on their website, they also make coffee. So I'm like, that's fucking weird.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
Yeah, I want coffee company. I want a coffee shop or a restaurant.
wait,
Fitness
you want this
for the show. Yeah.
Oh, for the show. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Dude.
Condoms. Just kidding.
Why? I don't use them. You don't either.
Energy. Yeah. Sometimes.
What if you had a kid and he came out with like blonde hair like that? It would be
I'd
funny.
be like, wait a second, that's not even my genetics. What
Just
if I
came out like
bleach my hair so much? No, that's like one of those things like when
No.
girls wear makeup and then you get them pregnant and then you're like, what the fuck? That doesn't look like you. Or me.
and they wash their face. Oh, I see it now.
Oh, there's the nose.
Yeah.
Damn, we got serious on this one.
No, go back to what you were saying though about the sponsors. I like that. I like the way you talk. So you said
What?
a coffee one.
We have a coffee one. We have a supporter that does coffee. I want a coffee shop, like Cafecito or North End. Probably Cafecito. That's more of our style, but they're not open yet. Fucking the gym, Hidden Valley.
Oh, that'd be dope.
That would be dope. Or the complex, because that's where all the homies go. One or the other. A restaurant. Fucking Pine House. Or the Boys. Or Four Peaks. Oh my god, the Four Peaks is too big. Yeah, Four Peaks is sick. X Endurance. They're fucking dope. Supplements. Supplement your life. Because I work with them. Apple juice. What is that?
Martinelli's the apple juice.
Martinelli. So if you're listening to this, send us some apple juice. A liquor store.
So
We'll
right.
get sponsored by Sunshine Market.
No, I think a certain brand of liquor would be dope.
Proper 12.
Wink, wink.
Ding. That's the one time we like.
Did you
asked
notice
for it.
I followed them on our page?
No.
I followed Proper 12 and I went back on all of our episodes
You
that you
tagged
post
them?
and I tagged them.
Oh, sick.
Eventually they have to see like what the fuck
Well,
this guy keep
on
tagging
Twitter,
us in?
McGregor always like reposts.
Yeah, he does.
He
so I'm
does.
like, why
So
not?
we
Oh,
just gotta get one.
exactly.
I don't know. I just
Well,
want
blow
sponsors
the
that
fuck
like we.
up. And
Huh?
that and yeah, I want to like a thing that I can a sponsor that I could be like, yeah, like this.
The one
shit's
thing
legit.
that's like that's not unfortunate, but that's like ironic about the show is like every time somebody's like, "Oh, I listen to the show," it's always like, "Which one?" Sex Alert.
yeah,
Everybody always
that has the
listens
most
to
views
Sex
on
Alert.
YouTube. It has like 369 views.
God damn it! Sex does sell.
Sell. Not you sell. The money sell.
The money. Oh man, is that all your currents, dude? Sure is.
That's my laptop closing. Yes, that's it.
That's it. Damn, yeah, we didn't ask questions this one.
How about you ask me a question? I'll ask you a question.
Ah, man, I'm sure. I know. Knowing you, you already have one right here.
Are
so
you sure?
Go ahead.
We haven't checked our Instagram. Are you sure?
Well, we didn't post the.
But yeah, I mean, maybe someone in that watched the
Let's
live
see.
feed.
Let me look.
Huh? Do we still have the Would You Rather book? Let's. I know. I'm so sorry. And I always think about it. I'm like, fuck, dude. She got this book for us. We need to use it. This is the perfect time.
No, wait.
Where's it at?
We were gonna riff for too long, guy.
No, we'll just go off a few Would You Rather's. What's your sister put like a few that she thinks would be good ones. Like she put the page number.
You want to say for the
Just
next
grab it.
one? I don't know where it is.
Oh wow.
I think it's over there.
That's what he's trying to get at. He lost it.
No, I didn't.
Oh, I'm
lose
using it. No, I'm just kidding.
No, nothing came in. I don't know if there's anything from like weeks ago, but
I'm
oh, you know what I did want to do?
gonna go fucking.
What I did want to mention was on like a kind of a serious note,
Okay.
at Hidden Valley
Yeah.
with Steven, the gym owner, and his son, and the leukemia thing.
I saw that.
Yeah.
What's the story on that? Because I just
So-
see you guys post a bunch of stuff, but I don't see
Yeah.
like anything.
So some unfortunate news, but it's all about positivity from here. Some unfortunate news at CrossFit Hidden Valley. The gym owner, Steven Garnica, his son unfortunately got diagnosed with leukemia.
What?
Yes.
How old is he?
Shit, I think he's
He's
about.
a kid.
He's a
little.
kid, like 9 to 11.
Oh
I
my
forgot how old
God,
he is.
That breaks my heart, man.
Yeah, me too.
He's
My
such a
heart-
good guy. Like, it comes down to those things. Like the worst things happen to the good people. Like,
yeah,
the
man.
Best of
And I
people.
really got to know him because I've known him for like 10 years now, and I really got to know him when I did a podcast with him for Umaseen, and that hasn't dropped yet, but I got to know a lot about him from that, and I learned like previously his son was already dealing with like epilepsy, and he already had all these health challenges. But from all the experience that I had with this kid, super positive kid, like all the stuff that Steven posts about him, he's always smiling, like very, very, it always happens to like the most positive kids, right? Unfortunately.
Yeah.
So, and you always ask why, but unfortunately he got diagnosed with
Eyes
leukemia.
watering, dude.
I know,
That's
man.
tough, man.
Unfortunately, he got diagnosed with leukemia, but Steven, after dealing with it, he like the first couple days, he as like a true leader kind of rallied everybody up at the gym, and everybody at the gym has been like super hands-on and like helping and been awesome. So he came up with the whole campaign for like helping Aiden, now his son, his
Yeah.
name is Aiden, is Fight with Aiden. Like he didn't want people to like obviously there's sympathy involved, but he didn't want people to fight for Aiden. He wanted people to fight with Aiden. That was like really important for him to share the message. He wants people to fight with Aiden. Like Aiden's fighting like the toughest battle, and he didn't want people to fight for him. He wanted people to fight with him. So this whole campaign to support Aiden is to help fight with Aiden. So if you go on Facebook or if you go on what's it called, GoFundMe, there's GoFundMe pages and there's Facebook pages to help support the Stevens family and to help Aiden. And I think there's going to be a fundraiser here pretty soon.
We'll make a post about it.
Yeah, we
I
should
did
actually.
definitely.
Now that I think about it, yeah, we should. But that's like what's going on. So if you guys haven't heard about it, online on Facebook and on GoFundMe, the hashtags fight with Aiden. And if you guys can, anything helps. I know everybody at the gym has been like super hands on. Like I've designed a bunch of graphics for them, and we're trying to get the word out there as much as possible. But to everybody like at CrossFit Hidden Valley, while Steven's been gone, like everyone's been like super hands on. But Steven has been like the most inspiring because knowing that he's going through that and he's been like still doing all the things that he's doing and keeping everybody positive. Like I couldn't imagine being in his position and still like keeping all the things that he wants, like the positive mental attitude. Like that's all he wants right now. All he wants is like positive trajectory. So it's so important for all of us at the gym to like, he wanted us to like every time we work out, like remind yourself like why you work out, like what you're doing it for. Like know that there's people like at the 7th floor at the fucking children's hospital that are battling like a bigger battle than you. Like just understanding all those things and having perspective, like it's just super inspiring. So taking this situation and making a positive out of it, just live your best life and know that there's people that are in a worse situation than you. So it's like a big eye opener for us. So like now more than ever, like been hella inspired to like to live your best life, because you never know when you're gonna get hit with some shit like Steven and the Garnicas and Aiden. So
Is he still doing CrossFit though with you guys or no?
Steven, no. So unfortunately, Steven's been like kind of back and forth because he's there with his son. So he'll be back. I haven't seen him in a while, but I know he's been like dropping in and doing.
Yeah,
some
that's
stuff.
so crazy. Because didn't he just do like a live video like recently?
Yeah, that was
Like
hard to
on
watch.
Monday or
That was hard to watch.
Yeah,
for sure.
man. I was like, oh.
That's what I'm saying is like
Yeah.
through all this, he's still being a leader and still doing everything, which shows how strong he is.
Yeah,
So-
I think I think that's one of the, and that's one of those situations where like you can either fucking let it consume you, or you just like overcome it and be like, no, fuck you, like I'm gonna fucking be in control. Like yeah, I might have this, but I'm in control of it. Like because then you get those people that they just give up. Like fuck it, like I got this, I'm done. You know what I'm saying? But like I think it's cool when people have that attitude. Like people that like cancer survivors and stuff, like their mindset is like, no, fuck that, like I'm gonna make it. And like people, and I think that's so cool. That's like the biggest fucking like what's it called, like the most what am I trying to say, like the most uplifting thing when you see that.
Yeah,
because that shows you like, yo, this guy fucking like said, fuck you, like this is what I'm gonna do, like and then you see people
try
that
to make
have
a positive out of such a
exactly,
negative.
and so negative, like that's like oh man,
Probably the
it's
worst
such-
thing you can hear, especially when you're a kid.
and then, well, especially for the kid, man, such a young age, like
Yeah. Well,
Oh,
on a lighter note, like when I guess what Steven was telling us, like when Aiden found out, like the one thing he was like most worried about is because like the kid's like the most steeziest kid you ever met or ever seen. Like he's got blonde hair, it's like down like Bieber's. Like he's got so much fucking style. Every time he's such a steezy kid. And the one thing that he was like most bummed on, like when he found out, was he was afraid to lose his hair. So a bunch of us from the gym, my hair was already dyed, but a bunch of us from the gym like dyed their hair blonde, including Steven and a bunch of other people dyed their hair blonde.
I would if I could. I can't though.
Just in
for
his
my
honor.
job. Yeah.
Oh, it's all good, dude. They dyed their hair blonde.
I'll shave
for
my
him.
head for him. I don't know.
Shave your head,
dude.
Huh? There you go.
Are you really?
Fight for Aiden.
Your full head?
Fight with Aiden.
Oh, again highlights.
No, it was
Cell's getting some highlights.
it was just a cool thing that everybody was doing. But no,
Dope, man.
yeah, he's good. Just 30-minute mark.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
no. So just to bring awareness, like didn't mean to be.
Yeah, it's not to bring anyone down. It's just
It's
I think
the
if anything,
reality.
that should be like a. Oh damn! Like it should get you like pumped to want to do something.
Exactly, and it did for me 100%. Like especially, but it only did because of Steven. Like if Steven didn't go out of his way to reach out to people and campaign this whole thing around fight with Aiden and have like a positivity and like an upward and kind of position everything as far as like Aiden's this leader in this fight against cancer and everybody we're fighting with him, not like for him. So I think that's the positive thing is we all try to, move forward from here, not let it bring us back, not let us hold us back, and keep on keeping on, and that's all you really can do, because like you said, it can either consume you or you can
Overcome
fight.
it, yeah.
You can overcome it. So
Damn,
we're all on it with Aiden. So Aiden, you're probably not listening because you don't listen to this podcast because it's silly. But for
And
Steven,
he has good parents though.
and he has good parents. But for Steven and everybody else at Hidden Valley that's listening, we're all in the fight with Aiden. And for people that want to support, again, the hashtags Fight with Aiden on Facebook and on GoFundMe. So go ahead and support, and we'll start blasting out content for Fight with Aiden.
No, definitely.
So, yeah, that's the latest.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah. That's life, dude. We got a
Yeah.
little serious on this one.
That's good. That's cool.
We
No,
mixed it up.
see, we have hearts.
We have heart.
We can be serious.
It was funny in the beginning of this episode because we were like,
We talk. Yeah, we did not at all. We did not try to be. We're not doing this to see like, hey, we can be
Told
serious.
you we can
It
be
just
serious.
so happened, yeah. Like, no, we can't. Like,
no, we're still silly.
yeah, I mean, but no,
But
that's cool.
that's
That's
something
cool.
to bring
I'm
up.
glad you brought that up. That's good. That's good. And I think that's good because it brings awareness to everyone else, like you said. And then people maybe that are listening to this, they can be like, damn, like. I complain about like my fucking shitty life, but it's nothing compared to certain people's, And it's one of those things you just you gotta be thankful for what you're blessed with, and that's it. And just go on with it. Like, yeah, you can have shitty day at work, that's cool, but I mean, like, there's other people that got other shit going on, man, and they're still pushing on through that.
Yeah.
And they live their fucking life like good.
If you haven't at this point, take the second to step back from your daily routine and count your blessings and be thankful for what you got. Cause
Pause the
when
podcast, do that, and then press play again.
yeah, and then press play again. But yeah, count your blessings. Be thankful for the people around you. Be thankful for what you got, cause you don't know what you got till it's gone.
That's the worst.
Yeah,
I've had that happen so many times.
you know what's gone?
What?
Food from my body.
You know what's gone?
What?
Drink from my cup.
We need more alcohol.
We got more, but you don't like it, so I'm gonna take it. I'm just kidding.
All right, you wanna wrap this bitch up?
Yep. So,
Go ahead.
oh, you're
Anything else?
No, that's it.
You wanna do it?
Let's do it.
All right, guys. Well, once again, we hope this episode. We hope this episode keeps you guys stoked and stroked for the day. See you guys later.
Love you. Bye. Bye.
Hey, I want to be famous.